fakes it. He's setting him up. Throws it to fucking Conklin or Rucker. It's really just the Jets chamber pot. Oh, we suck at stuff. To Garrett Wilson.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch!
That was all Zach, everybody. Oh, Quinn gets him.
Yes! Yes!
Look at this.
What is it?
A real live offensive touchdown. Got pressure. Run, you idiot. Here we go. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. All right, everybody. Garrett Wilson doesn't give a shit. Look at Zachy do, huh? Let's go, Zod. Gets it around the end. Run, little guy. Touchdown. Oh! Are you kidding me? I believe in Zod. Let's go, Jets. Yeah. All right, everybody. Who's in a good mood for some Jets football? I am. I'm in a good mood. I couldn't be more excited for the Battle of the Sucks, everybody. Here we go. 3 weeks left, I think it is. The Battle of the Suctitudes. We are upon a great day of Jets football. I'm GreenBean. Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a fun day because I always have fun with these two gentlemen. Let's switch it up and start with the Frankie Frank today. Frankie, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Who?
Oh, you're cutting off, Frankie.
A little. I think I have to check my settings.
No, you're good now.
Oh.
You sounded so good too. Check your settings. I'm going to regret my decision and start with Jeremy, the chaos himself. Jeremy, how you doing today, good friend?
I'm doing, man. The best part about Jets Jaguars 3-10 is you're guaranteed an early Sunday game, and that's the way I like it.
You want to have some relaxation later? You want to make something of the day after the Jets game? You still can, because we're back where we belong on 1 p.m. football Sunday. I don't like this. Remember back in the beginning, we were talking about 3 games in 10 days. One's a Monday night, one's a Thursday night, and blah, 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 blah. Remember when we cared about that shit? Now we're like, 1 o'clock. Yeah, let's get the Battle of the Sucks going. Let's see if Frankie's back with us. Frankie, you good? How you doing, sir?
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yep, we are good.
I was about to say, who has it better than us?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody. We're the best. We've got the best situation. It's awesome. We are incredible. We can't wait to see this incredible juggernaut team. Oh, wait a minute. What timeline am I in?
Yeah. Oh, right. That's another parallel universe.
Oh, crap. Well, that's what it would have been in other times. If other things transpired, if we had a kicker, if we had a defense, if we had a quarterback, if we had this and that and the other thing, we could have really done something.
We could have been somebody. You know, it's a fun thing, though. Like, this is like I've come through my despair period where I was like, I just can't believe. Now I'm like, all right, okay, let's have some fun with it, whatever it is. It is my birthday today, everybody. I want to make sure everybody knows that. Let's throw some hearts and fireworks and shit in the chat. For GreenBean's birthday, I am a sprightly 52 years young. And sometimes I can't believe it. I remember my grandfather's 52nd birthday party. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, he was a good grandfather. I'm here like, I don't feel like a grandfather, you know? But I guess I am the same age he was. So there's something to that. But it's my birthday nonetheless. And I, as you guys know, am on Team Tank at this point in the season. So I want you to know that all but guarantees a Jets victory. We're going to throw something else on here before we get started to try to help the tank, okay? We know we have some power out here. We wear different jerseys. We eat Doritos. We do all the stuff that we can do to try to help the team along. But, it doesn't work all the time. But one thing that you can do to almost ensure that the Jets will lose is bet on them, right? So what we're going to do today we are going to thank our sponsor of the show. Let me get here. Let me get to the right thing here. And we're going to go ahead and place a wager to help the tank. We're going to utilize the Great Bet US that has an amazing offer for you guys. I want you to know that. All you have to do is use the promo code YouTube150, everybody, and they'll give you a 150% bonus on your first deposit. It's America's favorite sports book for a reason, and we're going to utilize it right now. We are going to take the money line here. Let's see here, Jeremy. We're going to bet on the Jets to win, and I'm going to bet some money on it because I want them to lose bad enough.
Bet it all, baby.
What do I got? $837. Let's bet $500 on the Jets to win the game. Okay? That's what it is.
I will bet Hennessy's head that the Jets win this game. That's right. If we lose this game, we will cut off Hennessy's head and give it to Jacksonville.
There you go.
We love Hennessy. We would never put him in any danger. We're that sure the Jets are going to win.
I'm betting $500 on the Jets to win this game. I'm confirming it right now. There it is. For all claims.
I want to say right now, I stake my reputation as a prognosticator upon the very fact that the New York Jets will win today's game. It is a guarantee from this great prognosticator.
Yeah. See, but I'm betting on them to win. So that's the only thing, it's the only hope I have that they'll lose because I bet $500.
And I'm never wrong. And I'm never wrong when I say the Jets are going to win, right? I mean, I was saying it all the beginning, for the whole part of this season, and I'm never wrong about it. So trust me, the Jets will win, everybody.
Let's also throw some money on the second half being the, I don't know how to, let me see some here. Let me see. Minimum wager $1. Let's bet 50 on this. There you go. Hope it works. So, but yeah, man. So this is where you go. Cause look, if you're going to put $1,000 into a platform, you might as well get the 150%. So they're going to give you that 150%. On top of your bet, on top of what your deposit, I should say.
That's incredible.
So it's amazing.
That's incredible. It's free money.
It's free money, everybody, which is what I'm playing with right now because of that bonus. So here we go. So I think you've got yourself a bet. Look at that. Okay, we're in. I like it. Do you want to bet the over or anything, Jeremy? Look how easy this is.
The over on these two teams?
Or you want to go with the under?
I don't know. Frankie, what do you think about the offenses? Like, do you think it's going to be offense or defense? What do you say?
The Jacksonville defense is terrible, and our defense is terrible. So why wouldn't it be high scoring?
All right.
Let's go with the over. Oh, I bet them both. I can't do that.
And GreenBean, I think today's going to be the Kenny Yeboah show.
Yes, because Conklin, did he make it down there?
No, Conklin is not playing today. He's not active. It is the Kenny Yeboah show. Ruckert has proven that he is a
not good enough
tight end, and that's all he's ever going to be. And Yeboah is the man. And I think maybe Kuntz is in there playing too. But
Kuntz is on deck.
He'll probably see 5 reps.
What if Kuntz gets like 2 receptions for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns or something crazy?
The future will look bright.
It will.
I'm him to
there you go.
To the 53 man.
So my wagers are in. There it is. I'm now have $600 pending. See how easy it is on the BetUS app, everybody. So there you go. We'll check back in with that later and see how we do. But again, I'm on Team Tank. I'm not so adamant that I'm going to yell at anybody or anything. Well, I think so now. Maybe somebody will piss me off in the chat. We'll see how it goes. But that's what I'm rooting for. And I put my money where my mouth is, everybody. $500 on the Jets to win this game, which means that they will lose, which is what I really want. So let's get this up here. Let's change the format. I got to get the score up for everybody. Jeremy, really, or Frankie, I should say. I just heard Jeremy. Realistically, though, do you see the Jets? Is this a game that the Jets win? Whoops. There we go.
Aren't very good. Jones has
Frankie,
been.
you're in and out today, buddy.
Well, let me see what I can do.
Yeah, work on it. For us, Jeremy, is this a game the Jets are going to win?
This is the game the Jets always win. I mean, if you think about it historically, I mean, isn't it ironic that here we are again playing Jacksonville in a year where we might get a top pick, and there they are again. And I understand the argument. People will argue, oh, well, Jacksonville had those top picks, and what did they get them? Why are you rooting for a tank? But I want to say this. Even outside of the pick, saying, oh, the fifth pick is as good as the first pick, even if you believe that, value-wise in points, we know that's not true. The first pick, the higher the pick, the more value it has in points for trading. So if your team trade because you're thinking it's a bad draft and you want to trade down and get a haul to like rebuild the team and get more guys, then there's no argument that the higher up you are on the board, the more you're going to get back in a trade.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but there are just folks, they just don't care about that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's their right? They just say, no, I just want, like, I'm watching the game. I'd like to see you fucking win. And I do understand. Make no mistake. Like last week, started the game, you know, it's hard to root against the Jets when they're playing the Dolphins. But, you know, I was hoping they would lose. But as the game went on, we're looking good. I wanted to win. I was rooting. You know, I'm a Jets fan. But it's so we got the best of both worlds last week, which is nice. I'm hoping something like that happens today. But look at Poot. He's saying, dude, I can't believe you. Not only is it bad enough that we're sucked, but you're going to lose money on it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Brees, like Frankie, who's our inactives today? We got a nice crew.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So Scratchy Malachi is scratched. Malachi is out. That's the one thing. Brady McGregor's out, and then a bunch of our guys who are banged up are out. That are not surprising. Morgan Moses is not scratched. That may be the toughest son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life. He's got a cast on his left forearm. He plays with I mean, that guy is as tough as they come. We need to sign him for next year for sure as a backup. But the confounding one is Scratchy Malachi. So there's nothing to play for. And apparently this coaching staff was not good enough to get Malachi Corley ready to play special teams. So I blame it on them. It's like they couldn't figure out that he was going to have to play special teams to break into the lineup, and they didn't prepare him to do so. This is a guy who could be a kicker. Why can't Malachi Corley return kicks? Can anybody explain that one to me?
Yeah, like I wonder what it is. Like, what is it with this guy? Like, they don't like him, or I mean, he can't be so bad that he's scratched every week. And now we have all these injuries, and it's like, why isn't he playing? I don't understand.
Yeah, I there comes a time when you have a dead man walking coaching staff. You have a coaching staff that's not going to be here, and they are damaging. They are dangerous to the team and the future of the organization. Like, and you know, not using young players, not seeing what we have, giving us no tape. But also the worst part was trying to force Breece Hall back into the lineup and risking further injury to him. It's just inexcusable, and that's the danger of having a coach with no future on the sideline of your team.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
One of the many reasons why Saleh should not have been fired at the time that he was. Not that he shouldn't have been fired, but the timing was just a panic move by Woody.
Yeah, and we see now that Woody panic decisions, not good.
Yeah.
Not good. So I want to point out there is SG31 Black checking in, says, which is, by the way, mine is 35 Black back in my roulette days. I would start every casino visit with a 30. I would put $10 minimum, but sometimes more, on 35 Black. That's how I would start. So if I won, nice, $350 in my pocket. I used to like that. It says, I hope G5 gets to 1,000 yards today. Well, Garrett Wilson is currently at 877 yards, everybody. So, Frankie, do you see Garrett Wilson getting 1,000 today. That'd be exciting.
You certainly could. The Jaguars are no good at pass defense, and so we'll see if the old man can get him the ball. Let's hope so.
Here's the age-old art of, and the game's about to start. We'll get there. The age-old argument from Sean Kenny that somehow beating the Jaguars today will improve the culture, even though this entire staff will be gone. Many of the players will be gone. I hear you. When I would subscribe to that is when we had like a bunch of young players and we were like in the building process, like second year with a coach. You got Garrett Wilson. So it's like it's good to start, to kind of win these games and build. This is not that. This is a complete slate wiping as we watch the touchback to start the game. Are we locked up, guys? Are we synced?
I think I see him running out right now.
Yeah, I got Harrison out there.
Yeah. They just showed the thing that popped up to the
Mac
left.
Jones.
Yeah.
The thing, we're calling that, Frankie.
The graphic.
Mac Jones thing.
Technical.
Hennessy reminding Sean. Thank you, Sean. That we have no culture.
Thing went away. Did your thing go away?
Yeah, I'm watching Sherwood right now.
Okay, me too.
All right, we're good. Frankie, you with us?
I think I'm a little ahead. I'll slow it down here.
All right, here. We got Mac Jones in shotgun.
Noodle arm.
It's exciting football, everybody. The Jacksonville Jaguars gets to pass off. Sherwood, short tackling. Oh, he wasn't really down, though.
Short tackling. What the?
Yeah, well, Sherwood, he had 18 tackles last week with 0 missed.
Yeah.
Not bad, dude.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Sherwood, one of the shining lights of this season. All right. Play caller is Press Taylor, everybody. Frankie wants to hire him as the head coach, I heard. All right, here we go. Hands the ball off. First down, easy.
Even the Jaguars. You're running right through us.
We took the over, right?
Now, interestingly, Quantez Stiggers got the start at cornerback, so 37's in the game.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky Stiggers, and so that's something to watch. 37.
All right. Jalen Mills out there, everybody. Sauce is back. This is exciting. Okay, we got some motion. Fake handoff. Here comes the pressure from Will McDonald.
Somebody said that Reed got benched. Reed did not get benched, Jets forever. Reed
what happened to him?
Injured. Right? Isn't he hurt?
Reed is injured. He's not active in this game.
Jets forever thinking he got benched.
Good to see you, Mrs. Wilson. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Wilson. We appreciate your presence.
Jets forever. One of the best.
I
love Jets forever.
I hope your son is doing very well on the practice squad for the Denver Broncos, like running plays for them.
Yeah, here we go. We got a 2nd and 10, everybody. Mac Jones back to pass, gets it off. Oh, good tackle by Stiggers there. Good open field tackle.
That's Stiggers. He could tackle.
Very nice. Brian Thomas saying that he's pretty much uncoverable this week.
Yeah, that's a guy we got a double team for sure.
Yeah, and it was a guy that a lot of people wanted in the draft. A lot of people said he sucks, and Heath's doing okay.
He does not suck.
No, he's looking very good for a rookie. A rookie's going to hit 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
On a crappy team.
Here we go. Okay, we're sending the heat now. Gets it off, and they get the first. Look at that.
Remember how that used to drive us crazy?
Yeah.
When we thought we were a playoff contender?
We are a playoff contender. Let's see. Michael Carter taking the block. Can't get him. All right. Okay, we got another first down here. They're driving. They're at our 44-yard line, everybody. This is exciting Jets football. Tosses it. Oh, the short game is working for them today. Oh, Skiddly-Doo gets a 8 yards like that. That was Stiggers that missed it, I think, that time.
Good.
Got to keep your head up, young sir.
Oh, it's Strange. Frankie, you were
Strange.
talking about that player.
Starting tight end Brenton Strange, everybody.
A 2nd-round pick last year that we never heard of.
Yeah. But you can see the game plan here. and
Yeah.
it's pretty much what every team's going to do against us every time. It's just obvious. I don't know how many times I can talk about it.
Yeah.
Run the ball, short passes, screens.
Yeah, which Mac Jones is going to do that. That's what he's good at.
You think that screen passes couldn't work because Ulbrich said he was going to take a long, hard look at it.
Well, that's true. He took a hard look and realized the team is structurally flawed.
Well, guys, you got to remember we're using the first half to see what's going on in the game. We're going to change and do better in the second half. All right, here we go. Another handoff up the middle. Who was that made the tackle? I couldn't quite tell.
LT3.
You gotta love a name.
LT3.
You gotta love a name like Bigsby.
Yeah.
Bigsby.
Bigsby.
You got to say it like that.
How'd you say it?
Bigsby. Tank Bigsby.
Are you telling him what to do because he wants a good draft pick, or are you saying his name?
See,
All
look
right,
at this
Bigsby in motion.
Look at this game plan. It's you say what you want about Doug Peterson, he at least knows how to watch tape.
He knows how to beat the Jets, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because you watch the tape and it's obvious.
Well, he didn't beat us. Well, he wasn't the coach back then, so
Well, the Jets stop him on 2nd and 5. So it's going to be a 3rd and short, everybody. Here we go.
Got a
I mean,
chance to
you're
get
right.
off the
Like,
field.
Sauce Gardner lay in the wood.
It's getting tougher.
Tackle's too high. That's his problem. Tackle's
Yep.
too high.
Yeah, you got to get down low, right?
And keep your eyes up.
Yeah.
All right, we got the quarterback sneak for the first. Whose pecker are you going to grab today, Mac Jones?
He's like selling. Did you see what he just did?
Yeah, he's celebrating.
He's flexing. He's flexing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the flag? They didn't like that he put his fucking hand up. Like what? What happened here?
He didn't do the gun thing.
I know they don't like that.
They don't like
No
the
guns.
gun. Not college football. Same thing. They don't want
No
the gun.
finger guns.
No bang bang bang. Not
do
allowed
it?
to play cops and robbers.
Oh, he shot with the gun. With
Yeah,
the
he
ball.
did.
That
That
was
was like
that was a
howitzer.
personal foul on us, though, somehow.
Oh wow.
15 yards. Okay.
Well, that was Reddick.
Reddick. What did he do? He didn't like that. Look at this. What's going on there? Oh, he grabbed his face. I don't know. I don't know with these guys anymore, these refs. All right. Here we go. They hand the ball off. He finds a seam. Gets about 4. Hennessy checking in. Says, happy birthday, Bean. For your birthday, you will get a coaching staff that will play our young guys and not make them learn 22 positions first. Yeah, we'll see. When's that arriving? By the way, I'll end the poll in a minute. If you haven't chimed in on the poll, get your vote in. Let's see what you guys are thinking today, so we know who will, how offensive we'll be when we're rooting for losses and shit like that. Okay, we got they're at the 6-yard line. There goes the snap. Ooh, Mike McDonald's trying to spin.
Throw that away.
It's right. He felt the pressure.
It's like they asked Mac Jones to be a real quarterback on that play and not just dink it away.
Yeah.
He's not very good at that.
Mac Jones. What an interesting fella.
System
Loves to grab the peckers.
System quarterback design plays only. If they don't work, he's a dead man walking.
JBC.
Oh, Regan's sick. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Going around. I hope you feel better, man. I didn't like it. Not one bit. All right, there's the snap. Reddick providing a little up. He's going to run for it. He's going to stay back. No, he's not. He's going to get corralled. Oh, look at this big one. Oh, yeah, coverage.
Was that McDonald's? All right.
That's right. Get that padded number. Hey, a coverage sack counts. That's what we call ferocious. What are we doing? Oh, a flag. What happened?
I guess that erases the sack.
It does. Look at this guy. He's happy.
Look how happy he is. He's acting like they're playing in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they don't get it. What is that? Oh, there it is.
Look at Sauce. Oh God, what are you doing?
Saucy, grabbing some stuff. All right. Sauce Gardner nullifying a very exciting coverage sack. Here we go. First and goal. Mac Jones, Sauce on the blitz. Touchdown.
We made Jacksonville look good.
Brian Thomas wide open in the end zone. Chuck Clark desperately trying to catch up. Not enough. Frankie, what the hell was that all about? What were we watching on that drive?
Bunch of bad defense. We're trying these 5-man fronts now, which is kind of interesting. It's not effective, but at least we're trying something.
Look at how easy that was.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, these teams are just looking at the tape and they're all doing the same thing. Duo runs up the A and B gap, and then quick game to move down the field, and then I mean, it's just like we can't adjust. We have the least. We have no ability to adjust to anything. Our coaching staff refuses to look at our tape, honestly, take a hard look, and then figure out, all right, we got a problem. But I think the problem is that the defense has already been set to where it's not adjustable. You can't really go from a 4-3 to anything usable. In other words, you can't really adjust out of a 4-3. Yeah, you can add another fifth defensive lineman, but that just makes the problem worse. It doesn't make it better. So we just
if you're adding that fifth guy, pressure is the requisite. Am I off on that, Frankie?
Yeah, and the problem is they're just throwing it faster than you can get there. It's like just simple math. It's just simple stuff. So that's the way this team was built on: keep it simple, keep it consistent, don't confuse the players. That's how we were going to win. Unfortunately, in the modern era of football, that's the absolute worst thing you can do. So we're seeing the result of that.
The good news is we're new coaching staff's going to come in next year, and we're going to probably have a completely different defensive philosophy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Woody's like, listen, you got to keep Albrecht around.
Because the 49ers liked him one time.
That's right. Let me end this poll and just I'm going to do a temp check on the chat today. Got a bunch of you guys in here with us hanging out. So what are you rooting for today? I stopped caring takes it with 38%, whatever. Helpful loss with 35% and 26% at the time of this poll or might still be rooting for the big win today. So the minority, but significant 26% of you guys are rooting for the win. I am on Team Tank right now, and that's what I'm hoping for. Let's see what Kevin Leisure has to say. Why would you have our strong safety covering their best wide receiver?
We do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We do it all the time.
Well, and that's what Frankie's talking about. Like, we do the same thing. So you can design who's going to be, like, you can create your play to get the looks that you want. And we don't disguise or change very much. So it's just going to happen the way that you draw it up.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. I mean, we see it all the time. Like Jeremy said, you see Justin Jefferson running around with fucking, like Chuck Clark or Ashton Davis is, it's like he shouldn't be on him, but it's what happens.
Yeah, the game we lost, the final nail in our coffin when it was Mills covering the receiver deep on the sideline. It was like, how is that possible? He's a box safety. How do you put a box safety on their best wide receiver?
It's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Well, the Jets offense is coming out. Aaron Rodgers passed for 339 yards last week. So let's see if this is maybe a tried and true shootout. I'd sign up for that. Let's go, offense. Aaron Rodgers under center.
It's 11.
Guard in motion. Breece Hall's back. Here he goes. He needs a lot of time. Nobody's open. Garrett Wilson looked open. He's running for the...
Run, old man. Slide.
He gets 6. He could have got the first if he was 30. But he gets 6 because he's 40. Good job. At least look, if they're not there, You just go get a nice chunk. If it was a 6-yard Brees Hall run, we'd be happy. So the line looked good though on that one. If you guys weren't paying attention, the protection was there.
Yeah, which is nice because that's what we want to see working. Because there will be here in the future. At least 4/5 of the offensive line will be here next year.
Yeah, I couldn't. Now, could anybody tell that was going to be a run to the right side? You think, Frankie?
It'd be nice. I don't understand why in the beginning of the game, when everybody's hyped up, we don't use more misdirection. Like the defense is all hyped up, they're ready to go. Use their aggression against them. It's so crazy. We just run right into them.
So, it's so smart to use an injured Brees Hall. I mean, it's not like we don't have any good young running backs that are healthy right now, so we really can't blame them.
Yeah, and they didn't have a great, nice fun game yet last week. Yeah. Yep, and Aaron Rodgers can't hit him.
Wow.
Oh, fun. Up and 3, not even a first down. So the Jaguars, nice time-consuming, impressive drive with runs and passes and touchdowns. We can't get a first.
Let's just, let's just give it to Jacksonville. Great team, really prepared.
Yeah.
Great roster, very well coached. So what can we do? No one else has been able to crack this tough Jacksonville team.
Oh, look at this, a fake punt. Holy macaroni, the Jets are going for it. Yay!
Did you see the hurdle?
Yeah, Aston Davis, man. All right. There you go. We did get it first. Stop complaining, GreenBean. Look at this. They were not ready for it. That guy almost got him. Because Rucker can't hold his fucking block. Woo! There you go. Enough for the first. Look at Rucker. Oh my God.
It's fucking bad.
He's not doing what we wanted.
You got to step to the right and turn him. That's your job.
Go. Now there's your boa on the right side. Throw it to him. Your boa pushing his guy. Look, he's still pushing him off the screen.
Yeah. Like
totally different thing.
What does it take for them to understand?
What does it take? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. That was exciting. It gives us another chance, and we've gotten 3 yards since, so that's good. Okay. Look at that guy. What happened to him?
A guy who takes a long, hard look, he really doesn't look, does he?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Your boa's in. There we go. Little G-dub action.
Very nice G-dub.
All right. There we go. Now we're cooking.
I don't know. There's a bunch of guys I want to. Well, that was quick.
Well, yeah, I gotta catch up here in the chat. Hold on.
I just looked in to read what it said.
Yeah, I gotta catch up. All right, here we go. Wild Wave.
Look, we might have.
Hold on, Jonathan. I'll pull you up in a second. Let me watch this play here. Aaron Rodgers in shotgun on this first down from the 22-yard line of the Jaguars. Ruckert's back in. He's in motion. Oh, my God. Garrett Wilson with a touchdown.
Garrett Wilson doesn't give a fuck.
That was beautiful. See?
That was very nice.
I'm a firm believer that can happen every time, every play. But we don't like to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Look at that. A fake punt changes everything because the Jaguars are fragile like us emotionally. So they had a big stand,
Look, they just decided not to cover him.
Number 6, 22 yards. So Garrett Wilson he's got 40 yards, 35 yards, Frankie?
Yeah.
You should have about 33 yards and a touchdown, two receptions. So off to a good start.
He needs 123 to get to 1,000 today, Jets fans.
So he's over 900 already. So he's in the 900s. So off to a good start for G-Dubs. That's good to see.
And that's his 6th touchdown of the year.
Also good to see.
Also good to see. Right. Garrett Wilson, stud. Jonathan Francois checking in, one of our buds, says, what players do you want to keep? To be honest, I feel no loyalty to any of these scrubs. Garrett might be the only exception. Well, Garrett Wilson, way up top. I think he's the best player we have. Definitely my favorite offensive player. I still love Brees. I think that, we're seeing offensive issues all over the place. I don't think it's Brees. You know what I mean? He said there were games where he was the only offense. So I'm still a Brees guy. Love the young running backs, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. I'm also a believer in Malachi Corley. I don't know what this staff is seeing. I like Olu. I like Tippmann. ABT. I want to keep Jonathan Simpson. I want to keep the offensive line together as long as we can. ABT got banged up for a minute, but he's back and he's playing. So let's see. We got him next year. Defensively, Quinnen, Quincy, Sherwood, I want to see re-signed. Sauce will be here. I think we got a nice young core.
Yeah.
It's not a roster depleted like we've seen in the past. So it's actually a lot. Now, if they can get 2 firsts for Sauce, am I going to be brokenhearted or something? No. But I don't know. Frankie, what do you think? Is there anybody that you're not loyal to or loyal to over anybody else?
Well, no, we do have a good young core, and that's the thing. You think about the coaching situation. You could look at it like we actually have, depending how you look at it, 2 bridge quarterbacks. You can choose whichever one you want. Dealer's choice, Rodgers or Taylor. If you want to go bridge, we got a young quarterback, Jordan Travis. We got him stashed away, and we could take one in the draft as well. So, in addition to all the young talent that we do have, 80% of the line is built. We need a right tackle. We should sign Morgan Moses as a backup. That's a good place to start with. We got 3 good running backs. We got some decent wide receivers, especially if we keep Devontae in a restructured contract. So we have some pieces in place. We're not barren. Now, there was a report this morning from Dick Chimney that the free agents on defense are probably mostly all gone. So that, I believe that, which means, Javon Kinlaw, goodbye. Lakey Fotu, goodbye. Solly Thomas, bye-bye. DJ Reed, probably goodbye. So there's a lot of, Hassan Reddick, goodbye. So
what about Sherwood?
Sherwood, we got to sign for sure. And Eccles, we should sign.
Yeah.
All right, we got a return here. He's at the 20. Oh, he finds a hole. Oh, good. Look at it. Ashton Davis. Or Isaiah Davis, with the punch to the chest. Look at that. Knocked him down with a punch, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Isaiah Davis is not here to fuck around, everybody.
Yeah. There's a big difference between this year going into a year where we know we're getting a new coach and 2020. This is not 2020. It's different in the sense that we have a lot more on our.
It's a retooling.
Right. Yeah. We have a lot more on our roster this time, and it's young. It's mostly young, so it's good.
Here we go. Oh, Quincy can't cut. Oh, fumble.
Look at that.
And did we get it?
Of course we did.
Flag on the play. Of course we did.
If it was the game against Buffalo when we were 2-3, of course we didn't.
Of course we didn't.
I don't know. Maybe we
Flag
didn't.
on the play. What's it going to be? Hands to the face.
Against us.
Against us. Doesn't matter what happened after that.
How many penalties is that already for us? 3 or 4?
I got 2.
Oh, I thought there was no. There was the one. There was 2. There was a holding against us on the last drive and Reddick.
Oh yeah, on the
personal. So that's 3 so far.
Where's the hands to the? Oh, get out of here, dude! I can't believe the shit they call anymore. Look at this. All right, Stiggers. Good open field tackle. Still gets 5 out of it. 5 and change. What are you going to do? Tie game, everybody. Exciting Jets football. This is pretty good.
I'm all for late hits on Jones, guys. Take the flags, take the fines, pulverize the kid after what he did to that what's his face? Remember he grabbed the guy's ankle? Screw him. Dirty player.
we
Oh,
continue.
look at this. Oh, that's what you don't get. Beep, beep, beep. McDonald got held around the neck. Hopefully that's what's called, because he was definitely beating his man on that one. Yeah. Was that a hold? I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Holding. Yep.
Anton Harrison.
Anton Harrison.
Remember that name? That was a
Yeah,
guy. We
That was my guy in the draft. That was the tackle I wanted. He's been having a fucking good career so far, too. Not on that play. Not everybody can handle the speed.
You know, GreenBean, you could have been a referee. You catch these things. You could have been
I
a
see it.
lineman. You could have been
Yeah,
a line official.
I could do anything, Jeremy. You want me to make it the pizza? I make it the pizza.
I make a pizza.
Oh, Reddick gets pushed. Oh, Quinnen misses. Who's that? Kinlaw finally gets him. Okay. Lots of penetration on that one. That was good. Okay, look at
Jaden Daniels.
Scoodly ding. Boom. Oh, you got to. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Wow. Was that McLaurin?
Jeez. That was Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. McLaurin is, I'll tell you, man.
I think they're going to throw a screen here. 3rd and 15. You really don't want Mac Jones sitting back there. Screen to Brian Thomas. I'll call it now.
There you go. You heard it here first, everybody. I'm checking my fantasy score here. Got a nice match. I'm up 1.5 points. A point, 1.10 points, actually.
Frankie for OC.
Yeah, but it's like, what else are they going to do? They have 15 yards to gain. You don't want Mac Jones sitting back there, with our pass rush. So how can we use the Jet aggression against them? Screen him. Yeah.
I could totally see Frankie holding a clipboard on a sideline as an offensive coordinator, looking in the clipboard and everything.
Yeah. I mean, we see it every day. We see it every Sunday. It's exactly what he would look like. He'd be like, wait, hey, how many yards was that? How many yards was that?
Hey, it's important. We got to score these things. How else am I going to keep track? The data would then tell me what to do. That someday somebody's going to go to like an AI offensive coordinator, where the head coach just looks at his computer and the AI tells him what to call.
There's somebody working on that right now. If it's not already there.
I know. There's got to be. Because, it's easy. You feed in the situations. You feed in the playbook, right? You just feed it into the AI. And then based on the situation, you put in a few things like we prefer these in the red zone. We prefer those in this situation. The AI just tells you what to do. Actually, it's not that hard. I mean, the Jets should try it. It can't be worse. After all, the quarterback can always change it,
Sure. I mean, you were laughing, but I wouldn't be surprised one day if some coach, maybe not in the NFL, but in college or something, they find out is using AI to call his plays.
I mean,
the most prolific offense in the history of the game. At the end of the season, he goes, I don't know. I just put it into a computer.
I mean, why pay for an OC? That's a lot of money.
It's the computer from War Games. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, there's no coaching staff anymore. There's just a guy on the sideline with a computer.
What is it? What's the name of that computer? Joshua? Is that what he called it?
No.
From
maybe it was
from War Games.
Yeah. What was his name? Max. Wait.
I thought it was Joshua or something.
Maybe it was.
Anybody remember?
Joshua? No, you're right, dude. You're right. I was thinking 2021. Hal. All right, Mac Jones back to pass, throws it deep. It's intercepted by Jalen Mills.
There's an arm punt. So we have three interceptions this year. They're all on arm punts. Like just throw it deep. If they pick it off, who cares?
Right. The old arm punt, right, Brandon? Good punt. Well, the Jets offense has been revitalized after the fake punt. If you missed it, everybody, the Jets were up and 3, down and 3. The Jaguars were excited, and we fake punted them and drove down and scored.
From the 30, he threw that to the 51 yards.
But
I was checking Mac Jones' arm.
I did say you don't want Mac Jones doing just the thing he just did. Like I did say.
Just does not.
Like this is the
because like you look at it, the receiver was open. Like if he
Yeah,
could
he
just
can
hit, why
him.
not hit him? You know,
because he's macaroni, Joni.
Macaroni Jones.
Macaroni.
Aaron Rodgers under center. We're at the 12-yard line. Garrett Wilson is now in motion. Everybody, we're gonna hand the ball off to Brees. Finds a little seam, gets himself 7, maybe
5.
6, 5, something. Definitely a number. Our buddy Jason
Interestingly-
Edwards checking in. What's up, Jay? Good to see you. My Thomas Jones Jay-Z or jersey I'm wearing will either secure a win or a better draft position. Either way, I win. There you go.
Yeah.
Playing both sides of that one, Jason. Well done. Well done.
Your boa's in.
There
Come
he
on.
goes.
Go into your boa.
You're ahead of me, I think. I'm staring at Brees Hall.
So am I. But I just saw him in the huddle.
Oh, okay. Aaron Rodgers throwing it deep. Look at this. Oh, Devontae with an almost great catch.
He's had a couple of those almost great catches this year.
But it was not a good pass.
No, not at all.
Old
Look at
man,
this.
old man tries to throw deep.
He overthrew
Headline
him.
at 11.
What's up, Cadoza? Good to see you, buddy. All right, 3rd and 5. Kenny Yeboah is still in the game.
Yes, your boa. Use him. Just throw him the ball. Let him do what he does. He's good.
Oh, he's set up as a receiver this time.
He's good.
No, he's blocking. Going out. Aaron Rodgers going to run for that first. There you go, Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
That's right. There you go, A-Rod. Pump up the offense.
Look at that. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Oh, there's a flag on the play. Maybe a face mask on Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'd like to see. All right, let's see. Another flag, personal foul, face mask against the defense.
Wow.
I thought I saw something. I didn't want to complain. I wasn't convinced.
Wouldn't that be something to go down 7-0 and then score the next 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
It's definitely a face mask. Alucon.
Oh, that's what he was pointing when he got up.
Oh, yeah. He even reset and grabbed it better.
Yeah. I thought
Usually they let go.
I thought he was signaling the first down. He was pointing to his.
Yeah, he's like, I had fingers in my nose. All right, Aaron Rodgers under center. Pitches the ball to Isaiah Davis. Nice cut. Gets 4 almost. Yeah, about 4.
He's definitely a power runner. No question about that.
Yeah. B. West checking in. Mac has to step up. We are trying to lose here. I know. What's with this loser? I'm with you, B. West. Let's go already. Jets, I'm telling you, there's just no way. There's just no way. Sodak checking in. Rodgers is a white Lamar, and you don't want him back? Clearly, very similar skill set where the feet are concerned. Aaron Rodgers fakes it. Plenty of time here. Look at this offensive line. And the pass interference on Isaiah Davis.
I see a flag.
Yeah, that's right. I thought he got there a little early. I did. I got to start complaining outwardly because I'm like, that's what I was thinking.
All I want to see is passes to Yeboah. I'm just sitting here waiting patiently.
I know. It's crazy, dude. It's just crazy.
Just
might be
use
waiting
them.
a long time. Might be waiting a long time.
Yeah.
I never forget. When we signed Yeboah as an undrafted free agent, I got the news and I ran to text GreenBean, and I thought, and for some reason, I actually believed that I would be the person to tell you, as if 1,000 people hadn't already texted.
Yeah. You never know. Maybe you were first. Take a swing. All right. Fakes it to Isaiah Davis. Plenty of time. Oh, here comes the pressure. Aaron Rodgers gets it to Isaiah Davis.
Wow.
Look at this. He loves Isaiah Davis.
Flag, though. It's probably going to be a holding.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
Man, initially the offensive line was great. Huh?
Well, they are great, dude. That was a very long time to hold your blocks.
Right.
They're doing
now
great.
It's going to be, and now it's going to be, that pisses me off too, because that's going to go against Olu's record.
Yeah.
And it's going to downgrade his grades. And it's like, that's not really, You can't expect him to block for 10 seconds.
Yeah, shit. You're right. His PF grades are always off because of it, Frank. You're right,
Yeah.
and they're always these soft penalties.
It's annoying. I mean, it happens to all the guys, so I guess.
They didn't even show us. It was a weak hold at best because I didn't see anything. All right. Fake handoff. Here comes some pressure on the inside. Aaron Rodgers throwing it deep to the
Nobody.
guy holding the sound cup.
Let's
Yeah,
go man
Lando.
offense.
Yeah, the O line is low key dominating.
I mean,
They've been good, man.
I'd like to see some more runs where they could blow people off the line here.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the run blocking I would love to see take over. We haven't gotten to see it, but we haven't like really given it a chance. I mean, we haven't had a game where we pounded, done ground and pound.
Reese bouncing it.
Oof, ran into a wall.
It's crazy because they did get some good push on that one, but no hole opened up. Unfortunate.
The Giants just went for a quarterback sneak on 4th and 1 on their own 30 and got snuffed.
Oof.
The Giants just did?
Yeah.
There's a team. I mean, they flew another banner over MetLife today. They were showing about Mr. Mara. Please fix this friggin' franchise. This is the second one this year. So you wonder if they're going to stick with Daboll and Shane. That's another one we should root for them sticking with those guys, because that would be a plum job for somebody to get, even though their roster's in bad shape. But they are the Giants after all.
It's one of those.
Yeah, but it might be a more attractive job, depending on how you look at it.
You have to sell them on, okay, this is a 5-year rebuild, but it is the Giants.
So some of the coaching spots that we thought would open up look like they're not going to. Cleveland, which I think is smart. I don't think they should get rid of Stefanski. Looks like they're going to be keeping him. Who was the other one?
The Niners looks like Shanahan's staying. The reporting is coming in from DDR and others. That
they would have been stupid to fire him. So
yeah.
Oh, I'd be all over it.
And
I know.
Just point to all the injuries. He can be like, look at all these injuries. Nobody would do any good with this.
Yeah, he has no wide receivers. With the injuries and stuff, they're banged up, taking turns playing. He's got a kid that was shot in the chest in the beginning of the year, as his WR2 right now. A rookie who was shot in the chest.
Yeah, about that.
That's who his WR2 is.
Yeah. What happened to Debo? Debo basically had one good year and basically stole a ton of money.
And got paid.
That's what happens when you use a wide receiver as a running back. After a couple of years, you're going to get banged up, beat up.
Yeah, Hennessy says Corley can't sniff the field, but Brees is playing. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I mean, look, I think it's just evident. We have numerous examples week after week that this coaching staff doesn't really know what they're doing, or that coupled with they're all personally like there's a lot of emotion, like relationships and loyalty and all that kind of shit is just rampant through this team, and it just doesn't make sense. Like a guy's not performing, dude, you sit down. This is very simple stuff, and we don't know how to do it. Yet a guy like Malachi Corley, we trade up to get him, and we can't get him on the field. All of a sudden, he doesn't know how to play football. Alan Lazard in motion, everybody. He's having a big game. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Gets it to Brees Hall. Jukes, cuts it inside.
Wow.
It's a nice chunk.
A nice cutback.
Yeah, but they left it open because they knew he wouldn't get it, and he doesn't, and it's 4th down.
You never know. He might go for it.
Yeah, maybe we just stop punting and stuff.
Got nothing to lose. Got nothing to lose.
All right. Oh, look, yes, we're going for it here. Yeah.
Look at that. There's nothing to lose. So
Yeah, right.
Rogers is what, 3 for 6?
He's just trying to call him off, maybe.
Maybe. He loves to do that.
Oh, and they did. Oh, we jumped.
It worked.
We jumped.
We jumped. Shit.
That's false start all day.
Yep. You try to trick him. You try to fool him. Probably did it on purpose. Like somebody jump a little bit and hope they don't see it. It's worth a shot.
That's how to do it.
It's worth a shot. Have somebody move a little bit. Maybe the ref doesn't see it. Maybe the call goes on the defense.
The old snap infraction penalty, everybody. There you go. Yeah. Well, we're not happy about it, and that's good. Look at Jefferson. Jefferson shaking his head.
That may have been a wrong call. That may have. That should have been a first down for us, I think.
All right, we're gonna kick this one. Yep, there it goes. Fair caught at the 14-yard line. And there's that. All right.
So Regan said every punt should be a fake punt.
I know that. Well, anything like 5 yards and under. Yeah.
Fake punt.
Just do a different one every time. Different, this one's a pass. This one, the punter runs. This one, you direct snap it.
Direct snap to Ashton Davis, who passes it to Kenny Yeboah. That's the play. That's the play.
Right. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeboah.
Everybody mad on that one. That was not a false start, they say. Jeremy was saying, okay, they hand the ball off. Here comes Sauce. Yeah. Sauce gets help.
James Thompson is telling me I'm wrong and that he did move.
They definitely moved, but they're allowed to move if there's a threat from the defense. Remember in the old days, the offensive lineman, it didn't matter. You had to just sit there and take it. Remember?
Yeah.
If they moved at all before contact, it was a penalty. So they changed it. I think rightfully so. Your natural instinct, somebody's running towards you, is to brace yourself. So
yeah, sure.
You just had to take the hit, knowing he's coming. All right, here we come. It gets the pass off. Right, gets about 4 or so on that one. It's going to be third down, everybody.
Anthony comes in and goes, James Thompson is wrong, Jerm. So now we're going to have a little fight in the chat about that.
Yeah. Football garbage man. How's it starting to feel like an AA meeting? What did we do? What did I say?
James, meet Anthony, my bodyguard.
All right. 3rd and 4, everybody. Big play here. They're at the 18-yard line.
Big play.
Here comes some pressure.
He's under a lot of pressure. He
steps Mac Jones gets it off.
Finds his receiver. And he says, that's how you do it, Mr. Rogers. That's how you do it.
Right. Mac Jones said, I'll show this guy how to play quarterback. This is the NFL, Aaron Rodgers. A certain standard is required. Chuck Clark in coverage there. I'm with Hennessy on the young players. Okay, Mac Jones gets it off. About a 5-yard gain on that one. They're back to the dink and dunk, Frankie. They said, you know what? Let's go back to what was working.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? We don't have to.
Makes sense to me.
It's always worked in the past.
Wild Wave would like to know why Reddick is in coverage, Frankie.
Well, that's a long explanation.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, and they still get Jesus.
They still
had him clogged, and he still gets 4 out of it.
It's wild.
It is wild.
Like Wild Wave.
Like Wild Wave.
So much stressful once the season's over.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to care about. I mean, it's funny because I'm rooting for the tank, but when the Jets do stuff, I root.
So
I want to see some football.
Anthony's referring to that bodyguard that yelled at you, GreenBean, when you wanted
Yeah.
Aaron
Right.
Rodgers.
Yeah. He would have let me get a selfie with it. I had my phone in my hand and everything. It would have taken 3 more seconds. And he was like, no. So passionate. So mad at me.
5-man line here.
1st and 10, everybody. Mac Jones talking to his running back about the news of the day. Fake handoff. Here comes Quincy. They go, oh, look at that.
Dropped it.
He didn't. That was a forward pass. That was an amazing fumble recovery. Though. You see that? It was very impressive by Quincy. He laid the wood, spun.
Very quick. He's fast.
Yeah.
So fast. That's
chilly in here.
That's why they loved him. That's why they picked him up when he was cut. Because they said this guy's an athlete. He's so quick. Big, strong guy, and he's super quick, fast. So if you can coach, you can turn him into a good player.
And they did. You got to give it to him. Quincy's a somebody. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, quick pass. Tony Adams.
Ooh, somebody came from behind. Oh, that was 94. That's
Solly.
That's Solomon.
Solly, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Lamar Jackson's on the screen. What's he look like?
Look at that. He makes it look so easy.
Well, somebody's wide open like that.
Yeah.
Look at this. Scooly-Doo.
Scooly-Doo.
Man, my feet are so cold in here. Hold on. All right. 3rd and 2. Handoff. 1st down.
Boom. 1st down. Jacksonville. Jacksonville driving. Frankie throwing up.
It is really. I mean, the Jets went to that 5-man line last week, and it worked so well. They just kept doing it.
It's pretty amazing that we could be playing it's like in the beginning of the year, you wouldn't believe this could even happen, that we could be playing like this bad, that we're playing on equal par with Jacksonville right now.
Yeah.
It's not even Trevor Lawrence. I mean, it's Mac Jones.
Right. Kendall Sheffield with the tackle. He's a fan favorite. Everybody knows, been following his career with vigor.
Yeah. Wasn't he like a 4th-round pick out of Auburn or something like that? Yeah, he's like a mid to late round pick.
Kendall Sheffield getting what we call meaningful reps. All right, here comes Will McDonald. He looks ready to me. Here he comes.
Come on, McDonald. You have a farm.
Look at, I told you. Oh, pressure.
Get there almost there. He was almost there.
He's going to get a flag right now for hitting Mac Jones in the shin. Watch. Oh, it's on them. A hold. Yeah, Anton Harrison can't handle the Will McDonald today.
Can't handle Spinny McWinnie.
Will McDonald is developing into a problem in this league.
2 holds on Anton Harrison with Will McDonald, dude.
Well, as far as pass rush is concerned.
I mean, if I'm coming in to coach them, whoever comes in, I'm happy about McDonald. I'm thinking, okay, we got ourselves a pass rush specialist for sure, at the very least.
Yeah, no doubt.
He does it different ways, too. He does it with moves. He does it with power now. He's doing it every way possible.
Let's see what Reddick can do against Anton Harrison. 2nd and 18. Nothing. Oh, runs right into him. Right past him.
Just stood up and dancing.
Yep. Got to collapse the hole, man. I don't know.
Let's get Spinny McWinnie a sack. How about a sack-a-lacka?
Sack-a-lacka ding-dong for Spinny McWinnie.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here you go. 3rd and 15, 3rd and a mile. He's gonna throw it up and punt it again, right, Frank? Arm punt. Oh,
Solly might have been off. Look at that move. Wow.
No flag.
Not enough on 3rd and 15.
They might go for
Hey,
it.
these flags are out of control here today. It's going to be on Solly, I think. They'll take the penalty and get the down.
See, they're using their guy, their tight end, Strange. How come we can't use Yaboa? Isn't it strange that we're not using Yaboa?
Rodgers doesn't really love the tight end position, man, it seems to me.
I guess not.
You know? But I tell you, these flags are helping the cause on BetUS. We did bet for the Jets to win today, everybody. We put $500 on the Jets to win the game today on the great BetUS. And you can get yourself into the fun with a 150% bonus on BetUS just by using the promo code YouTube150. That's on your first $2,000 deposit. So anything up to $2,000.
Do you know what Kinlaw and Solomon Thomas represent?
Suck.
Justification for GreenBean's theory of do not take a defensive tackle with a top 8 pick.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh, look at that. He missed the tackle.
Mac Jones.
Oh! Who missed that sack? Somebody had a
Mac Jones like, GreenBean put 500 on the Jets. Let me do this. Who's got a pecker?
Somebody had a clean hit on him and just missed it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody. Look at all this pressure. Quinnen's like, yo, I can get you. Nope, not me. Oh, Solly wants a penalty.
Wow. Quinnen. That was Quinnen.
Who missed that tackle? Was that Sherwood?
I think it was Quinnen.
Yeah, it is. No, that was Sherwood.
Initially, it was Quinnen, I'm saying.
Yeah, but Sherwood should have fucking killed him. Look at this. More spins.
Wow.
9.25 yard run from ETN, everybody.
They converted. Wow. They basically we had them down to a 3rd and 15.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Wow. You think this kind of stuff happens if you have a strong head coach week after week?
What'd you say? Oh my God, ETM.
Just imagine if you have a really strong head coach. Do you think week after week you'd still be seeing some of the stuff that we're seeing?
In which way? Like missed tackles, things like that?
Things like that. Just penalties, crazy penalties. Yeah.
No, you need a coach that loses his mind.
Mac Jones is the most pussy player of all time.
Look at him. He hit me. I was trying to block and he actually hit me.
Yeah, if you're going to go to block and then you complain that you got hit, I mean, that is a pussy move.
He's a pussy.
He's just the biggest pussy ever.
Chaz Surratt with the big stick.
Nice.
Probably going to beat us. So we're going to lose to Pussy Boy. That'll be good. Put that on the resume. Lost to Pussy Boy.
Pussy Boy Pecker Puller. Magoo. Jones.
You got to love it.
Hey, you do. Chaz Surratt with the big stick in the hole. Didn't mean it to sound that way. But it happened. So here we go. We got 2nd and goal, 4:15 in the half, 6 on the clock. Mac Jones gets it off. Look at this. Oh, Reddick can't do it. Oh, what? That was strange. Strange play. Weird.
Really weird.
Reddick looked old on that play. Did you see it? Like there's no switch of direction. There's no bends. Like Reddick, man, he made a big mistake this year. But I get it because he knew I'm half the player I used to be, and he was trying to get that last something, but he's playing himself into a $4 million contract, I think.
Yeah. Whoever advised him, those rumors it was his dad. Whoever advised him, they screwed him. They screwed.
Look at Mick McDonald, man, fucking relentless. Relentless.
He should have just signed the contract the Eagles offered him and been playing for, Super Bowl contention. Like, it's just stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know how to leave well enough alone. Like, it's like, you forget. The gratitude leaves. But hey, we all make mistakes in life. None of mine. Never. I wish I had the opportunity to lose $10 million
Really?
and only get 6. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
Sherwood, what's he doing? He's hurt.
I'm pretty sure that was a white hat or a red hat, actually, concussion check.
Stupid. He's fine.
He's probably fine, but good to check him out.
All right. Well, the Jags go up by 3, everybody. The defense holds. Looked like it was going to be a touchdown. 10-7 Jags. So, again, not doing well for the over on BetUS, but the game, at least it's heading in that direction. But we're watching some decent football here, so we got the BetUS thing going on. See if that could help us with the tank. But we don't know. So what do you think, Jeremy? What are you making of this game?
It's surprising how we managed to just not be able to play better. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like we're naming the players that we have. We know we have these players. Is it that the players that we're not naming are that bad? Is it that Solly Thomas and Kinlaw and some of these other guys that we're not happy about, we're not talking about, are they just that bad that they're anchoring the team down to that mediocrity? I just don't. It's hard to understand.
Look at all the similar defenses across the league that do the same thing we do. As soon as they have a loss, like the 49ers fans are pining away for Robert Saleh to come back because, they run the same defense we do, and Bosa's been out and Hargrave's been out and all their defensive linemen have been out, and they're getting killed. And a lot of the defenses that are same as ours are basically the same way, unless you have, really high level people all eight deep, as Saleh used to say, across the defensive line. You're going to get gouged. Like, it's just very simple.
Mm-hmm. But offensively, what explains we make mistakes, we do all these things to just not find a way not to score points? I mean, how are we not taking advantage of this defense?
Yeah.
People are saying I got a mic problem, so I'm gonna.
Well, it's the airplane sound. It's like it sounds very thin. Have you listened back so you can hear what it sounds like?
Sometimes no.
I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't sound like your other mic did. It sounds like a radio, like AM radio ish.
You're coming through on the computer mic. You're definitely not coming through on your microphone.
That's weird. Check.
No, it's coming out. That headset sounds like that. I think he's got a headset on.
Oh.
Check.
Metro Funny says all the way, Frankie. I don't know what that means. Jake Asman checking in. Nothing like Jets football on a Sunday, folks. Isn't it fun, Jake? I'll tell you, we're at the place, though, man, where it's like, all right, let's see what's like. You saw a Garrett Wilson touchdown. I'd love to see Garrett Wilson go over 1,000 today. That'd be fun. Get some fun out of it. But I'm really, I'm on Team Tank, Jake. I don't know where you are. But I'm definitely, if they win, I'm fine. But I'm really hoping this is a big one to lose because it's a double your bang for your buck. The Jags gain a win and the Jets would get a loss. So it's like it moves. There's some movement there. So that's my hope. But anyway, I don't have enough piss and vinegar this year at this point to care any more than that's what I hope. But I'm not going to get upset either way. But it's fun. Here we are. Look at Woody. Who's he texting, you think? Jeremy, if you had to put money on who Woody was just texting, who would you say it is?
Oh, man.
Joe Douglas?
Spielman from please find me a candidate. Find me another candidate, please.
Find me somebody. Braylon Allen gets tripped up, gets about a 1-yard gain there.
Or maybe he's texting Belichick and asking, is the UNC contract final?
Yeah, isn't it just so funny? Like, I think it's complete horseshit, like that report about Who's that? Who's hurt? Braylon Allen? No way.
Oh,
He got hit in the lower, the way he was tripped up didn't look good.
I was hoping wind knocked out of him.
I mean, he got hit in the shin area. It looked like knee.
Shit.
So, what was I saying? Oh, like the idea that so Belichick hates the Jets, this and this, and then he goes for somebody, he gets a coaching job, and the first report is he really wanted to coach the Jets. Like, what is this?
That Rossini, she just has a thing for just trying to throw the Jets into the fire. It feels like she just has such a vendetta against the Jets.
Jake said he just texted Woody to hire Vrabel. Yeah, that would be, you know what I would love, Jake? Tell me how you feel about this. I'll look for your reply. I would love to all of a sudden turn around and we got Dorsey and Vrabel leading the organization. That to me would be like, okay, guys who've been there, done it at a high level, coming in here and looking at the team and going, of course this asshole's not going to play anymore. Of course this one needs to be benched. Of course we're re-signing this guy. You know what I mean? Like, and have a major focus on the offensive prowess of the people we're bringing in, not some dude who sucked previously.
It's such a no-brainer that it should be Vrabel. It amazes me when people are like, I don't want a defensive-minded guy. It amazes me that people aren't. We would be so lucky if he was willing.
Lucky, dude.
So lucky.
Yeah. No, but I do get it, though. It's like the continuation of the defense thing, but there's a more important point, which is the rookie head coach thing here in New York.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Cannot have
Look at the last time the Giants were good, too. It was Coughlin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we eat rookies for fucking breakfast around here.
And it's amazing.
And then we're going to start with a new rookie quarterback, too? Is that what we want? Do this whole thing again? And just because he's offense? I mean, I'd be happy if it was Ben Johnson. I would be happy. Okay. It's like a fresh take on things, but the idea that people don't want Vrabel confuses me.
We never have a guy that's a proven, like, we know he's a good coach. It's there. It's a fact. Like, there's no question he's a good coach, a solid coach. And we've been dying for one. And then you get the hype on Aaron Glenn. I love Aaron Glenn, the human being. I'm a Jets fan. But you're really going to take in a rookie head coach, a defensive coordinator again? Like, you're going to go down that path again? Yeah. A rookie again? Like, just because of some hype, you've been hyped up? Because he had a speech that they're playing now in the locker room or on Hard Knocks? You're going to hire him based on that? Uh-huh. I just don't understand. It's like, yeah, he might end up being a great coach, but we got to stop rolling the dice on those things. Like, just hire the proven entity.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The idea, like, look, who doesn't love Aaron Glenn, right? Come on. Who doesn't love Aaron Glenn? But it's the same exact thing that we've been doing forever. Defensive rookie head coach. Like, I just can't. Rusty says Dorsey and Fly. I'd be happy with Flores too. I would. Oh, Frankie's back. Sorry, Frankie. There he is. How you doing?
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's better.
Much better.
Thank God. I got so many things to say.
You've been quiet. For a little while. That's all.
GreenBean, if I'm Woody Johnson, I right now, $15 million a year, 5 years guaranteed, Vrabel.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat right now.
And whatever GM he wants.
Right.
You tell us what the GM you want. He's the only one who gets that consideration. But whoever he wants. He wants John Robinson, he gets him. He doesn't want John Robinson, tell us who. Mike.
Right. Just get us back to respectability. Get us back to the playoffs. Get us back, just get us back to something. Like, this has got to end. And you have a coach out there that took Tannehill to the playoffs year after year.
The AFC Championship game.
Yeah. I mean, Tannehill, for the love of God, get me this coach.
Yeah. Remember, Tannehill was garbage when he left Miami. He went there as the backup to Mariota.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like he was considered like they were done with him. He was tossed away. He was garbage. And he resurrected his career under Vrabel. And two of his offensive coordinators got head coaching jobs. One of whom is Matt LaFleur, who's still with the Packers, of course.
See, this is the stupidity I'm talking about. Someone saying Vrabel won nothing as a head coach. He went to the playoffs, 6 years? He went to the AFC Championship game. He won nothing because we should be so picky. We should hold out for a coach that won Super Bowls because there's so many out there that want to come work for us right now. This is the thinking. Like, yeah, there's what head coaches are out there that won Super Bowls that you're hiring? Like, so you're going to hire a rookie head coach that's never done the job before? Like, this is the thinking. He had Tannehill as his quarterback, and he made the AFC Championship game. What do we have that's been better than that?
Right. And we're getting him at his second stint. You know what I mean? So he's like, everything he's learned. Aaron Rodgers back to pass the games on everybody. He gets it to Devontae Adams, who drops it. Nobody can just play at the level they're supposed to play at the same time. You know? That's what happens around here. Like Devontae Adams, you're supposed to catch this. Yeah, that's my thought. In both hands. I'm a big believer you catch that one, Frankie.
I don't know what it is, man.
I don't know what it is.
You put on the Jets uniform and you turn.
Yeah, something happens. Something happens.
It's the curse of the gut, man.
Just forever saying lies again. Vrabel did not trade away A.J. Brown. He was against it. They did it against what he wanted.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want, you see what I'm saying? People just say things that aren't true. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, Aaron Rodgers floated one to go and open Garrett Wilson, and it floated for so long the defensive back was able to get his hand up and make it an incomplete pass.
And the sad thing is Rodgers really is the best quarterback we have.
See how Garrett Wilson has to stop and wait?
Yeah. It's horrible.
Time.
Throwing off his back foot. Stinky. And that was third down. So let's see if we fake punt it again. Here we are. This is a good place to fake punt. Let's do it. Nope. And the punt is up. Looks like a good one. He's backing up. He can't get him. Chaz Surratt can't get him. But they got him. Who's number 14 again? Who is that? So technically speaking, Devontae Adams has 2 drops today. The first one was very difficult, but it did hit him in his hands. I'm a believer maybe Garrett Wilson would have caught that. Flag on the play. That's good. You know, I love seeing a flag. Oh, personal foul on the Jags. Is that a roughing the passer? Or the kicker, I mean?
Maybe. Wingard. Oh, that looks like the kind of guy who roughed the kicker.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Beautiful Jacksonville. You ever drive through? You ever been to Jacksonville, Jeremy?
No, it looks like it looks really nice.
It is really nice.
Huh.
It's it's a nice little city. Huh. Drive through it all the time. When I lived in Florida, I'll be driving through it next week. I'll be going to Florida for a little workation. Hanging out in Miami for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm hoping to sit in some saunas.
I used to, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Florida. Whenever somebody went, I'd ask them to bring back, because I thought it was the coolest thing. I would ask them to bring back that device that you plug into an orange and you could like suck the juice out. I don't know why I was so obsessed with that. I said, can you get me one of those things that you stick in the orange? And
Did anybody ever bring it back for you?
I never got one. So my wife had this really good juicer. Like, you cut the orange in half, put it on, and you just press like a press, and it's great.
Yeah. Poor little Jeremy never got his orange straw.
Little Jeremy, all he wanted was probably a $2 piece of plastic that you stick into.
Nobody would get it for you.
But then
Oh my God.
I finally got to go to Florida. I think I was like 14 when we did the Epcot Disney thing.
Yeah. What's 28 drops? Is that how many drops we have this year?
We can't get Corley on the field because he might drop a pass. We can't have that. Devontae Adams. Oh yeah, well, let's get that guy. Let's give up a 3rd-round pick to get Dropsy Adams.
28 drops.
Dropsy Adams. That's my sister, Heather Manari, checking in. Thanks, Head.
Frankie just came out with another classic name. Is that the first time you dropped that one? Dropped that one?
Yeah.
Droppy Adams.
Droppy Adams.
It's like you never knew when pure genius is going to come out of his mouth. It just happens. Like at any moment, it could have just happened. Droppy Adams.
Yeah, I think Spinny McWhinney and Scratchy Malachi are good ones this year. They're good. They're solid.
Dropsy Adams, though. That's good.
Oh, Heather meant to say this. Here it is. Happy birthday. I love you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for the birthday super chats.
Is that Sister Bean?
That's my sister. That's the one I stay with in Staten Island when I go to the Jets games and I pick you up, Jeremy.
And they left us that giant pot of incredible sauce with meatballs and everything. Oh, that was a good day.
That was a good day. We slept on the couch together. Jeremy and I fell asleep on the couch watching football in my sister's house.
Well,
that was a fun day.
That's what happens after you stuff your face. We had all this Italian food, and I show up with bacon, egg, and cheese bagels.
Yeah. 9-yard reception there. So the Jets can't seem to put anything together offensively this the last little while here. Very exciting. It looked like we had it there for a minute. I'm like, this is going to be a shootout. And it's now 10-7. 7 points in the first half. Not very good.
They took control of the time of possession. They had a 19-play drive prior to this one. They're just dinking and dunking. There it is right there. Dinking and dunking their way down the field.
Yep. And they did what they did on defense, what we never do. They made adjustments.
2nd and 1. There he goes. Yep, that's an easy first. Easy first downs on the Jets defense.
Corley wears 14. You were asking about who wears 14? That's Corley, according to your friend.
No, isn't Corley wears 17?
Well, Jason Edwards, your friend and mine, is saying that he wears 14.
Well, he's wrong.
Correct. No, that is correct. Adams is 17.
Adams is 17.
Oh, they switched. Then how come I saw a 14 out there?
You must have been hallucinating.
I saw him.
Maybe it was 74 you saw.
No, he was the guy who made the tackle on the punt.
Dropsy Adams is 17. I love
Drops.
That's my favorite name.
Well, I forgot. What do you want from me?
Dropsy Adams.
Dropsy Adams.
Oh, that's
all right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Frankie, you think you're a little ahead of us here. Here comes up another hold. Yep. Did they call it? Look at this. Oh, they threw it on Sauce. Sauce can't even get in the way anymore.
Wow. He's really
Sauce needs to be traded, really, because
he's glossy saucy, Frank, because his eyes are always glossed now when he gets the penalty thrown against him.
It's all about his hands. He can't keep his hands off. Like when he's here, there's no reason to touch the guy. It's bad habits. I don't know what he's doing. He's just got into some bad habits for no reason.
He's playing. He's scared. He's playing scared.
I think I don't know what he did.
Doesn't want to give up passes, so he's like just doing everything he can to.
What a tackle. Kendall Sheffield. Was he not down? Get out of here. You were down. Let's see here. Vladdy checking in. Q Stiggs is straight booty cheeks. Another superb pick by Teletubby Joe D. Awesome pick, big guy.
Teletubby. That's the first time I've seen that one. I like that.
No, it's been around a little bit, but I've heard it a couple times. It's probably from Vladdy. I mean, it's a late round. It's a late pick, so I'm not too upset. But that was I was a little like, all right, man, with all the crying and shit when they were calling him and stuff. Like, I was like, okay, like, what is this?
I thought that Stiggs was more of a. Personally, I thought they were going to convert Stiggs into a free safety.
Well, there's a lot of. I mean, he's new, he's fresh, he's a rookie. He's out there for the first time. He had a couple good tackles earlier, nice open field tackles. But he's a late round pick, man. Those guys very rarely come in and are studs right away, Vladdy. You got to give it a sec.
Yeah. I mean, and not only that, I mean, most quarterbacks in the league give up passes sometimes, like it's a passing league. Somebody's giving up all these passes, lots of quarterbacks give up passes.
Yeah.
It happens.
Every pass is on somebody.
Yeah.
Every reception. All right, we got a 2nd and 7 from the 30-yard line. Mac Jones scrambling out. Quinn is never going to catch him. Never. Gets the first.
Wow.
Look at Mac Jones dancing. How aggravating is that?
Pretty aggravating.
I get it though, Vladdy.
This is almost like a rehearsal. I mean, a tryout for Mac Jones to put up film, right? So he can get a chance to start somewhere else. He's not, he's not gonna, when
he's
Trevor
number one. Look, he's number one. I'm number one. All right, so they're at the 21-yard line now. 1st and 10, 7 on the play clock. Mac Jones in shotgun. Here he goes. Gets the ball off to Strange. Runs Sheffield over.
See, why can't we do that for you, Bo? I just don't understand. That same exact play. Why can't we call that play?
We don't want to. Thank you, Sean. Thanks, buddy. It is my birthday today, everybody. Wild Wave wants to know what the F we're doing. I don't know. We're losing.
Like someone's making a point. They're saying, hey, JD is saying, instead of talking about how bad Rodgers is, talk about how bad our defense is. Two things could be true.
Yeah.
We still only have 7.
Oh, Spinny almost had him. Here comes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mac Jones escaping Will McDonald's rush. I'll admit, I thought he had him. JT checking in with his membership super chat. Thank you, JT, for the support. For head coach, Vrabel is my first choice, then Monken and Glenn. Let's see what happens in the interview process and get the best fit for the team. Yeah, I don't know where the Monken love is. I mean, he's done offensive coordinator stuff that's good, and he was a head coach in college for a few years, 4 years, I think it was. But I don't know. I've never been on the Monken train. Maybe I'm not saying I'm right, but he doesn't stick out to me as the guy to come in here and change the franchise that is the New York Jets. He sounds very much to me like a guy who's kind of a second tier and would come in here and just be that for us, just the next failed coach for me. I could be wrong, of course, but that's the vibe I get. I want some more potency, like your first choice, Vrabel, Flores, somebody like that. Somebody come in here, immediately add some no-nonsensity. That's what I want.
Wow, Jones is 18 of 22. Dinkin and Duncan.
Dinkin and Duncan, everybody. Thank you, JT. Aaron Glenn, I love Aaron Glenn, but again, rookie defensive head coach. I can't stomach it.
Yeah.
Reddick trying spinning. Look at this. Oh. Quincy with the good coverage.
Thought he was going to get a pick for a second there.
I did. I thought it. I thought it too. What are we showing here? All right, Quincy, good play.
Very good play.
Lucas checking in. Trade Sauce, I've seen enough. All he does is hold. It's been frustrating. That's no doubt. No doubt. having a rough year. All right. Mac Jones a little bit off. Maybe he's not number one. He thought he was number one a little while ago, Jeremy. I'm not sure if he feels that way at the moment. It's going to be 3rd and goal, Lucas or Luca.
And I love, he's throwing to Thomas again. And you wondered that, like, the Jets must know, right, that they're throwing to Thomas. Like, just assume that. That's pretty much been how the day went. It's either Strange, the tight end, or Thomas. Look at that. We held him to a field goal. As bad as the defense is, well, 13 points to Jacksonville is pretty bad.
Dude, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. I burnt out so hard that I thought that was the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
I don't even know when halftime happened. I don't know what. I'm like, 1 second and what? Why are they kicking it on 3rd down? I just had a complete mental, almost like breakdown of sorts. I didn't know where I was. I was like, wait a minute. Like, am I live? I don't even know what's happening. 52.
That's wild. That's the way it is with this team. It's just, I feel like it's just become, this is what happens to us every year, GreenBean. We just sit here, we talk about possibilities for the future. We talk about how bad we are. Now we got Frankie to give us the statistical of how bad we are.
Exactly how bad it is.
The technical explanations of how bad we are.
Yeah. Frankie, what were we watching on that scoring drive there? What happened?
We were just in our basic nickel, and we should know what's coming. They're going to dink and dunk. This is what Mac Jones does. It's what he's always done. This is who he is. And instead of trying something like a dime or, God forbid we have a 3-man front or a 2-man front to get more speed on the field, we just stick in our basic nickel defense, and he just knows where to go with the ball. That's his strength. His strength is dink and dunk and being smart with the ball. And he just walked it down the field. I mean, their time of possession is crazy. They've already run 49 plays in the first half. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We have run 19 plays. So that just tells you what's going on. They're holding on to the ball, dink and dunk, first downs. And as a result, they're not that far ahead because we've held them to a couple of field goals, but they've really dominated the first half.
Yeah, dominated. It's only 13-7, but there's a domination thing going on here. Kashmir Black would like to know, Jeremy, do you think Bruce Arians would be a good head coach hire?
I don't know.
He retired twice.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like, I think he lost his fire. He's very old, but he also lost his fire, I think. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, the passion's not there. Why would he walk away? I think that he knew. I think he knew it was time to go. Would I hire him in his prime? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. But would I hire him right now?
He's not going to want to leave Tampa and come to New Jersey at age 70 and deal with all the crap he's going to have to deal with this organization, when he could just remain as a consultant in sunny, beautiful Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful life. What does he need this for?
Can we just get a guy? It's kind of like with the Rodgers thing, right? It's like, oh, we solved the quarterback problem for 2 years. Like, can we get a coach? Can we get a coach that if they succeed, we have a chance that we can finally beat it? Can we find? I would like at least there to be a chance that the coach we bring in could be the next guy for like 10 years, 15 years, like be one of those teams that has a coach for a decade, a good coach.
Imagine like our coach, like Harbaugh, like down in Baltimore. It's like they know their organization, they know their coach, they know who the quarterback is. Every year or two, we're like fucking reshuffling the chairs on the Titanic.
Yeah,
it's just crazy around here.
Yeah,
I'm with you. So
you bring a guy that's 71, 72 years old. What's he going to do? Come in for 1 or 2 years, and then now we have to figure it out all over again.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm with it. I think not, Kashmir. KY checking in. Kentucky Jet says, Greeny, what's your best and worst birthday memory? I don't even know.
Worst. We're losing the
Here we are. You're in the middle of my worst. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. My best, I don't know. It's got to be something when I was a kid. Maybe going to USA Skates. Remember that place, everybody? It's USA Skates, USA, some shit like that. In the Willowbrook Mall.
The place in Brooklyn, same exact thing, because we're the same age. Our place in Brooklyn was called Roller Palace.
Roller Palace.
It was off the Belt Parkway in Sheepshead Bay.
So remember those places? Was yours like ours? Like we would, we were really good at it. Like we did it a lot. And we were good at it. So I could make the turns real smooth and everything.
Yeah.
And there was people at the end, on each end telling us to slow down all fucking day.
All the time. Slow down.
Slow down.
All the time.
They put you in timeout. Like, what is this?
The
parents just gathered up 30 kids or whatever, stuck them in roller skates on their feet, put them out there for 2 hours, and let other people yell at us. Right. That's what it was.
And everybody, I just remember my neighborhood on my block, everybody wanted to go on disco day because you knew there were going to be a lot of girls there. So everybody was like, oh, it's disco day. We got to go to Roller Palace.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe something like that. We used to do birthday parties at like Burger King too. They had like areas or McDonald's and shit. Remember those?
Yeah. The birthday parties in Burger King where you get the crowns.
Yeah. You get the crowns and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
They had a whole thing. I don't think that's done so much anymore. I admittedly, I don't know.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese came and kind
of. Chuck E. Cheese was good.
They came after.
We had a good one at the Willowbrook Mall. Chuck E. Cheese now is weird. But when I was a kid, it was just a big arcade.
Yeah.
And they had some stupid animatronics and shit.
Yeah. The tickets with the prizes. And to me, it's just about, because I grew up going to Coney Island on the weekends to visit my grandfather, and we'd walk into Coney Island and play skee ball. For me, it's all about skee ball,
Yeah, I'm trying real hard to remember. I can't remember a good bird. Like, I mean, not that I didn't have them. I can't. None are sticking out. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember it. Like, I don't know. I never got like a pony or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've ever had a great birthday.
My birthdays are always like, hey, happy birthday.
This last one, because I just turned 54 on Tuesday.
Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Thanks. It was great. The best part, I have these different. What made the birthday great? I have little things. I only need little things to make me happy. Jocelyn ordered me and surprised me with 50 buffalo wings from the Anchor Bar. So even though the day I worked and it was like a nothing day, for dinner I got to eat freaking Anchor buffalo wings.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That made the day for me.
I still got to figure out how to do that. I've never done that. They're not going to bring it here because it's like nobody comes here. I don't have DoorDash here. I don't have fucking Uber here.
It's Goldbelly. It's like they ship it to you on ice.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to do it.
Reheat it in the oven.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what we did yesterday? We went to there's a new cheesesteak place here. Everybody's up in it's called the Royals of Troy here in Troy, Virginia. And you know what they do, Jeremy? I went in there. I just said, give me your cheesesteak. They put peppers, onions, and mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, but they do a thing where Virginia cheesesteaks standard have mayo, and tomatoes.
Oh, Jesus.
Mayo and tomatoes. I ate it. It's good, but it's weird. It's like, okay, I'm not in the Northeast.
I'm a purist. I just want whiz wit. You know what I mean? I just want the cheese and the onion. I could switch the cheese. You can give me provolone or American. I'm not going to make a big stink about it. But I don't even want the peppers. I just want the onions and the cheesesteak.
Oh, I love the onions and the peppers.
I love the onions.
I did onions forever, but it's like so a lot of times they make it together. You know what I mean? The onions and peppers. But Jason Edwards says the Jets lost to the Pats this year on my birthday. I hope they don't lose to the Jags on yours, my friend. Well, thank you for the sentiment, but I am rooting for a loss here. I mean, I'm rooting for the Jets. I want to see football, but I'm hoping that the Jets get the L here because it's a double bang for the buck, Jason. So I even went as far as to put $500 on the Jets to win today, just so I could see them lose. I think that'll do it. That's how much I care about the Jets. Like why not? But they're probably going to win somehow. They'll figure it out. But I'd love it because I want to jump up that draft board. I'd love to get to pick 3. I don't think the Raiders and Giants are going to be jumped. I think they know how to. They're tanking for real, and they're going to have picks 1 and 2. I'd love to get up to 3. I don't know if the Patriots will get out of there though. I don't know if they do play the Bills when they might be resting somebody, so they might get another win. But I'd really love to squeeze it, But like I said, I bet on BetUS, everybody, the great BetUS, the America's favorite sports book, so we could utilize the bonus, the great offer, the 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. In addition to that, they give you a 125% bonus on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000. That's a lot of free money, guys. And that's what we're using to bet on the Jets today. You just got to use the promo code YouTube150. I mean, come on. It makes perfect sense. But we'll see. I do appreciate you, Jason. I do.
I think if we lose this game, we're going to get the 3rd pick overall.
That's what I want.
That's what I'm thinking. 3rd pick overall. If we lose this game, we're losing out, I think. I mean, unless Miami completely lays down, but why would they? They're playing for the playoffs.
We got who's left? Miami, Buffalo, and the Rams, right?
Yeah. The Rams are playing hard. The Rams are playing hard. They're in the playoffs. So they're fighting for playoff position and stay in the playoff. So we're not that we shouldn't be able to beat them. And then I don't see us beating Buffalo. So, I mean, Miami would only be if they were tanking harder than us.
Yeah. Thank you, Ant Jets. You're a good man. I appreciate it. I'm having a happy birthday. I got to spend the day. I got like the day off yesterday, which is rare. I work every day building this business and everything. So it's like my guys took the phones all day yesterday. So it was nice. I think that's the best day. So yesterday was my best birthday memory, and today is my worst. That's how it goes.
So GreenBean, let's say let's say we have the 3rd pick, right? That's how it plays out. Let's say one of by the time the draft comes around, there's 3 quarterbacks that everybody's pining for, right? It's Cam Ward, it's Sanders, and let's say it's Drew Aller. Okay, let's say those 3 guys by that time. Aller might stay in college, I don't know, but even if it's the 2 of them, and
I get the point. Yeah,
it's the 2 of them and Hunter. Jacksonville takes Hunter, right, which is the smart pick, right? And now one of the quarterbacks, either Ward or Sanders, is still going to be there guaranteed, right? So now you get a team that's picking at 15 or 14. They offer us 3 first-rounders and their 2nd-round pick this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You do that move.
That's the whole reason I want to be up there. I don't want any of these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I want to get up there and trade back. That's what I want. I want to secure high-level capital for the next few years. That's what I want. And not for nothing, usually the teams that you're going to be trading with, they're not the Ravens. You're not like that pick you get next year is likely to be a top 10, top 15 at worst. Likely.
Right. If you got a 15th pick that's trading up for a quarterback, then you have to assume now they're playing a rookie quarterback, so they might have a really bad year. Right. Especially if they're taking a kid like Ward or a kid like Sanders that could have hit or miss, could be a complete flop. So, it could be a good pick. And then we're not going to be so great because we don't really have a quarterback yet. So we're not going to be that great. We're only going to be so good. So you have 2 picks that are probably going to be in the top 15. You could combine them and move up and get freaking Arch Manning or something, right? Next year.
Well, and that's exactly right. So it just opens up so many options rather than, we beat the Jags and we end up at pick 10. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like, even if let's say whatever happens and they're in love with the quarterback, you get Ben Johnson in here or something, and he's like, hey, this is my guy and he feels good about it. Then there's that, whatever they want to do, but I want the options. Mm-hmm. I would trade back. That's what I'm looking for. Scotty says, I went to the Jets Cardinals game for my birthday. I don't think it gets much worse than that. I have to second it, and I'm terribly sorry, Scotty. That was the worst game of the year, bro.
That was
The only
bad.
one that compares is the Denver game that we were at in the rain. At least it wasn't raining on you. At least you got that.
There's only one good thing, memorable moment of that Denver game. That happened. I mean, we sat in that cold rain. The game was miserable. The only good thing that happened was your daughter, Baby Bean. When we were sitting in that car and I was bitching about, why do we do this? It's cold. They always lose. The traffic, the stadium stinks. I was like, why do we pay? Why do we pay? And she yelled out, they should pay us. Just the best.
That was her first game ever, and she landed on that. You should pay us for this shit. Devontae Adams with a nice reception, taking off the dropsies. All right. There you go, everybody. So the Jets are back on the field. Nice first down reception to start it off.
Yeah.
First catch of the day from Devontae for Dropsy Adams.
Dropsy Adams managed to hold on.
Now he's in motion. Him and G-Dubs up top. Brees Hall cutting it. Can't get free. 3-yard loss for Brees. Thought he had it. He had a nice bounce. Thought he had it. So, yeah, the good news is if the Patriots are above, I don't see the Patriots trading. I think that they want Hunter if they're up there.
Yeah, yeah. And if two quarterbacks go 1-2 and we pick 3, then we got Hunter on the board. So someone could trade up for that, or you take Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, what would be so wrong about us finally taking like a highly prized, valued best player in college football? You know?
Yeah, right. Hands it to Brees again, finds the seam, gets outside, gets about 13. There you go, Brees.
That would be a crazy set, man. Garrett Wilson and Hunter as your wide receivers. Wow. Too bad we don't have a quarterback to throw it to them.
Well, tell Joe, Heather, that if the Giants and Raiders are 1-2 and they take quarterback, it's not going to be a 2-quarterback draft. Like Jeremy said, there's more than likely going to be a Milroe or an Alar that everybody falls in love with, and they're willing to do that with. It happens every single year.
Every single year. It happened to 2 guys. Last year we saw J.J. McCarthy go from the second round. This time of year, last year.
Was that not an interference, though? He's pulling on his jersey. Thank you. Somebody finally threw it. The guy right in front of him can't see it. He's pulling him down.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but they call everything on us.
Right. But then there's also Hunter, who's I don't think he'll play both ways in the NFL. Look at him. He's got his arm. Like, look at it.
It's crazy.
This ref's like, I don't see anything. Look at that.
Then last year, you also had Penix come up the board. You had Trey Lance a few years ago come up the board out of nowhere. Every year, quarterbacks come up the board out of nowhere.
Zach Wilson came up the board out of nowhere. Like at this point in the season, Zach Wilson was not a first-round
Justin Fields was the number 2.
That's right. It was Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields all year.
Yeah.
So tell Joe that. Lots of time for this shit to get nuts.
Yeah. Yep. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is with quarterback every year. People start getting excited, except the year that the Pittsburgh took whatever his name is, that bust. Stinnett or whatever. What's his name? Frankie. Who'd Pittsburgh take a few years ago?
Oh, yeah, Pickens.
Pickett.
The other one, too, like with Dwayne Haskins' draft, Daniel Jones, that draft wasn't so. And then, not too long ago, what was the one with there were no quarterbacks take? It was it was the guy from Liberty who's on the on the Packers now. What the hell is his name?
Leak.
Yeah,
Willis,
right.
Willis.
Thank you. Look at this. Sweep for Devontae Adams. Can't get outside. Gets a 0 gainer on second down.
This is 4th down territory. 4 down territory, according to New York Jets FL, which I assume is Florida.
Look at this. Vincent says his dad was a fan. He passed away before the season. I follow you because you remind me of him. Go Jets, just not this year. Tank it out. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about your dad, Vincent. That's, that's tough. But I'm glad you're here, and if I could inject any positive, memories or anything in, then I'm grateful for the opportunity to do that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, brother.
I gotta
Glad
say,
you're here.
I gotta say. Oh, he takes the sack.
Wait, how far? Why are you so far ahead of me?
I have no idea. That's weird.
Look at this sack. Oh my God, jeez, Aaron Rodgers. Why doesn't he know how to throw the ball away? Like, how come every year, if it's Sam, you can't do it, Zach can't do it, Aaron Rodgers, they can't just throw the ball away? You're out of the pocket. Frankie, why can't they do that?
We're way behind. I'm behind too. No one said it this time, so I had to say it. Yeah, I already saw the field goal attempt. Did you?
No, I'm fucking watching the replay of the sack.
It doesn't make any sense. You should come out and
Yeah,
go
I
back.
just refreshed it. Hold
Yeah.
on. All right, now I got Garrett Wilson. He's all mad with Jefferson.
Oh, you don't got a guy doing a flip?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, so you're like a second behind.
Who was that doing that flip?
I don't know.
I wish they would. Whenever they do that, I hope that they twist their ankle.
That reminds me of Creed Humphreys. Remember when he did the cartwheel in the background during draft season at the combines to show everybody he was healthy? And you called it. You said, "Look, he's healthy." You saw him do the cartwheel. He's healthy.
I did. I don't remember that.
No, we didn't draft him. We could have drafted him.
Remember.
We could have drafted him instead of Elijah Moore. We could have had both AVT and Creed Humphreys.
What is this madness? I'll tell you, the Jets. Okay, so we choked that one. Looking like we're driving down the field. Some things were going well for us. Got a nice pass interference penalty. Had a nice reception to Devontae Adams, and then a whole lot of nothing. And then Aaron Rodgers takes an 18-yard sack or whatever it was.
We scored though.
Field goal.
Yeah, we scored though. We scored.
Yeah, I guess in this game. But it looked like we were going to go in, didn't it, Jeremy?
It looked like it was going to be a touchdown drive. Like things were going well. And then all of a sudden, kind of like our season, kind of like every game for us, it replicated our normal game. Things are going well. We do well. And then somehow we find a way to lose.
Yeah. Jets forever talking about what Garrett was saying on the sideline to Jefferson. He was saying, he can't guard me and nobody can find me. What is this? What is this game we're playing? My job is to go out there and get open. I'm open every play, and my quarterback cannot find me. I have 9 quarterbacks. None of them can find me. What is this? I don't know anymore. I feel bad for Garrett Wilson. You think Garrett Wilson's going to ask for a trade, Frankie? What do you think? I can't hear you, Frankie.
Oh,
there you
go.
go.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Probably not. I mean, if you see wide receivers around the league, they're often like Garrett. Like here, he's talking about being held. So he was getting held and didn't get a flag. So it's typical behavior of a sort of high-end wide receivers to be doing the things he's doing in game and all that. So it's not that unusual.
And he was getting held. Did you see that? That was pretty
Yeah,
ugly.
But I mean, that's not like he's mad at the refs. I mean, it's not like the Jets can do anything about it. But he does have a good point. Why doesn't he get any calls? That's another thing to think about.
He must be so frustrated. Can you imagine him on a different team? Oof.
The wide receivers typically will get frustrated for this very reason. I mean, it's like Devontae when he was on the Raiders. Yeah.
Oh. Good
defense. Mac Jones sucks.
Good defense there.
Yeah, lots of pressure. That's what we like.
Pressure. Pressure.
I'm going to get myself a seltzer.
Seltzer.
It's party time.
Seltzer, best line in a TV show ever. Jim Ignatowski
What's that?
in Taxi when they were going to close his bar. Can I say one word in my defense? Seltzer.
Why did he say that?
You got to remember that episode because you got
Oh,
boy.
got a flag on the play.
Oh boy. Better be a flag.
What do you think the flag is, Jeremy Germs?
Usually in a play like that, it comes back as a holding, right?
Yeah, something.
No, look like what's this mean, Frankie? A legal procedure or something?
Pass
OPI.
interference.
Oh,
OPI.
offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
I'm the worst at the hand signals. I don't know what that. I only know the holding. Holding. I know that. I know the illegal procedure too.
You don't know this one?
What was that?
That's skiddly doo.
You remember this one? He was giving him the business.
Giving him the business. Yeah. Look at Mac Jones. He's had it. I was number one. Doug Peterson. Is he getting fired this year, do you think?
Probably.
That's another one we should root for that he doesn't. But it seems like he's ready to go.
Yeah, that's actually because that's not a bad job for a real coach. If you believe in yourself as a coach, that's not a bad job at all. You get to live in Jacksonville. You get a good draft pick coming up. You get to see if you could revitalize Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. That's Ben Johnson's name all over it.
Yeah.
Mac Jones finds a wide open. Look at this.
Wow.
He's still going. Thomas. Something else.
We should try covering that guy.
Yeah. We don't know how. We got Kendall Sheffield on him straight up.
Look at this.
Watch. Goodbye. Yeah, what the fuck is Kendall Sheffield doing? He's just hanging out. He might not know what his responsibility is. I'm not sure. All right, now we got a handoff. Look at this. Right through the hole. First down.
We really are bad. Like, really.
Yeah, we're bad.
Brutal football team. We thought this was a talented roster. And, like, wow.
Got my birthday seltzer here. All right, Jets. Here we go. Oh, Solomon Thomas showing it. Get up and dance, Solly.
Run around like you're like an all-pro.
Yeah.
Do all the different signs and symbols of like a. I honestly didn't think there was a chance we could lose this game. It looks like
I know. I mean, we're only down 3. Anything can happen, but they're dominating us. It's just they suck enough not to capitalize.
Right. They suck enough to keep us in the game the way we suck enough to keep other teams in the game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Bill Adams says the Jets always trash. Jets defense. Hold my beer. We'll show you suck.
Sticky stickers.
You see, like a defensive back looking around for the flag because he knows he's pulling on his jersey. I tell you,
third down.
Eric Watts is on the field. Everybody,
what are we gonna do on third down? Are we gonna find a way to blow it?
At the 5-man line, here they come. Oh, with a blitz! Look at this.
Tons of pressure.
Tons of pressure. Mac Jones can't handle it. Wow, that was quite the aggressive blitzing package we had there, everybody.
Oh, is he all beat up now? Yeah.
No, I know. I want him to stay in though.
Yeah.
Who's after him? Does anybody know?
I don't know. It can't be pretty after him.
No.
You know it's not good. Who is the Jacksonville backup quarterback right now? That's what we need to know.
I would say CJ Beathard. CJ Beathard. Am I right?
From the 49ers.
CJ Beth hard. Beat hard.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. He might be able to light us up. CJ Beathard. I don't know if that's that much of a drop off.
I mean, it's
Well,
not
the
hard to
Jag just
do.
went up. It's not hard to do, right?
Yeah.
That's the issue.
It's like this is like the simple. If your quarterback can't really do much, this is the perfect defense to play. This is exactly what you want. You know how to attack it with the running game, and then you just do things that most quarterbacks can do: short game, screens, that sort of thing. Most quarterbacks can execute on that, and that's how you win. And just ball control, keep it out of the keep it out of the other team's hands, and there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Thank you, Possum Boy.
Yeah, that was the interesting thing about Mike White. Mike White would eat us alive. We're perfect for him.
Oh yeah.
Check down all day.
Check down Charlie.
You'd love it.
That's the thing, man. It's like these days people need to understand that this isn't the old days. Everybody has tape now. The minute anything happens on a football field, everybody and their mother has the tape of it. I have the tape, you have the tape, the coaches have the tape, and they have people on staff who are looking at this until their eyes bleed, trying to figure out what you do, what your tendencies are, how to attack you. So if you think you can stick to a let's keep it simple philosophy and let's not be complex and let's not disguise things and no, that's never going to work in the modern day era where tape is everywhere. The second it happens, and you can have cut-ups by every single thing you want. I mean, I can have cut-ups on pro.nfl.com. I can go and do cut-ups myself, me, a schmendrick on the internet. So imagine the professionals who this is their job.
Right.
You cannot have simple. Simple doesn't work anymore. Sorry. So the next guy we get better be all about disguise and complexity.
Right. Modern NFL. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's why I like going back, like bring in Rex. It's like Rex had 3 offensive coordinators in 6 years. Like,
plus,
I mean,
there's only 2 good years were before the flood. Like people need to understand the other thing is 2011 is like the flood year where everything changed. You can't go back. Anything that happened before that is irrelevant. And those happen
Frankie,
to be the
tell
only
them what
2
happened
years he had.
2011. But tell everybody what happened 2011. Like, what are you talking about? So they understand. They're like, what flood? I don't remember the flood. Tell them what it was.
The flood is just a metaphor, but it's like the collective bargaining agreement changed.
New, right.
So significantly that it changed all the rules, and then the Jets made many, many mistakes because they didn't know how to adjust, and GreenBean can give you the history of it, but we didn't know how to adjust, and we made lots of mistakes, and that's actually led to where we are now because of all the counterpoints we tried to make after that as well to fix mistakes.
Harlan is demanding we go back to the game.
I'm watching. There's nothing happening, Harlan. What do you want? Now here it is. The game's on, and we'll talk about it. Harlan, you're in control. You're like, I don't know. Am I married to you? You're controlling.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Here he goes. Brees Hall gets it. He's running. Yeah.
Frankie,
7 yards for Brees.
Frankie, we passed out of the 21.
Woo-hoo.
There we go. That's the way to do it.
Pony package. We tried a little something. Kenny Yeboah is on the field right now.
Fashano's on the field.
12 personnel.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that.
All right.
It's the 3rd quarter, and I'm announcing that. Fashano's playing, everybody.
Well, guys, we have 556 people in here and only 150 likes. Let's get some milk thumbs going in this thing. Brees running. Does Skiddly Do gets the first? All right. A little hopscotching. Look at that. Gotta love it. Let's smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the chat, look at that. Here we go. Got 12 likes just like that. Join the party if you want to see the Jets do something. Let's get a touchdown here and make this an interesting tank debate.
Oh, yeah. 17-16, man. That's when it'll come out.
Here we go. Jets are on the move. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Clean ass pocket. Throws it away to Lazard, who cannot hold on.
That offensive line is doing such a good job in pass block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, on certain plays, he could smoke a cigarette back there.
And he does. That's the problem.
Complete the ball. He's at 50%. What's going on with this guy?
6 for 12, 74 yards. We're not allowed to complain about him. It upsets too many people if we complain about him because the defense is bad. So we're not allowed to complain about him, Frankie.
Yeah. Yeah. And 35 of it or more was on the first drive. So since then, we've had a 35-yard game, give or take, whatever it is, 40 yards. All right, hands the ball off to Isaiah Davis. He's finding some room. He's pushing. That's right. Everybody get in there. All right. Never went down. There's value in that. He never went down. Oh, and we switched to the Chiefs. Let's watch what they do. Let me get out of this. Right to the end zone. All right. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing.
Rodgers on 3rd and 5. This is your chance. This is
3rd and 5, Aaron Rodgers.
This is why we got you, right? Close game. 3rd and 5.
Right.
This is why you have a job.
So look, there's still 8 on the play clock, so he's got to fucking tell everybody a story right from his childhood.
Yaboa, come on. Where's Yaboa?
1, there he goes.
Nice pass to Dropsy.
Oh, look at Devontae Adams.
Oh,
look at that.
He answered the bell. He said, take that, you doubters.
Stick that in your pipes.
Nice clean pocket. Nice route. Nice pass. Well executed.
Well executed. This offensive line. I'm starting to like these guys, everybody.
Yeah, the pass blocking is beautiful.
Smash the milk dumbs if you like the offensive line. There you go. Drop some green hearts in there for the offensive line. Here comes the sack. Watch. Rodgers under center. Fakes the handoff to Brees. Here comes a free rusher.
Flag.
That's right.
They held them. They finally
can't hold G-dubs like that.
They finally called it.
Well, that's the second pass interference he's drawn today.
Yeah.
Can't get it on every play.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. But you can't stop him. The only way to stop him is to hold him.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson is so good. Look at that route. Watch. Boop. Oh, come that way. Watch this. Get off me. Nope. A-Rod knew where he was supposed to be.
It's interesting because that hold wasn't as bad as some of the others.
Right. The other one was way worse.
Yeah.
One that didn't get called. Pedro wants us to know we're behind.
Devontae's in the backfield.
Look at this. That should be scratchy.
Oh, he got bounced off of him.
Oh, some fucking men on the field today. I love hitting. I love it.
Oh, man.
That guy should have had him too, man. What a scrub. Look at this guy. There you go, Jets fans.
Touchdown. So we get the chant?
No way is it.
They're saying it's a touchdown?
That's what they're saying.
No way. There's no way that's a touchdown.
There's no way.
No.
There's no way. But they called it on the field.
It's not. Let me see here. Nope.
We'll get it now anyway.
Go.
I wonder if there's any report on Allen. Remember he was hurt? I hope it's not serious.
They said
Allen?
They said he had a back.
Back?
Really?
All right, that's
back.
better than knee.
Yeah.
Look at Isaiah Davis out there. Look at him. I'm not seeing it, guys.
Was that a pass or was it a backwards or was it a handoff?
That was a pass.
Was?
Yeah.
And I called it because I said, look, Devontae's in the backfield. I figured it out.
You know,
if I was
probably
the
the defense figured it out as well. Although that was kind of weird. But like, you know, it's like, why can't we use fakes and deception. Like Devontae's in the backfield. Maybe fake it to him and do something else. Throw
No,
it
we
to
throw it right
Yaboa.
yeah, right.
They'll never suspect Yaboa.
And they don't, for
They
good
don't.
reason.
Yeah, because they know we have a tendency not to throw it to him. Jets' offensive tendency: don't throw it to Yabo.
Yeah,
Ever.
that was a fun play, though. You got to give it to him. A little bit of changing it up, give us some excitement. I don't think he's in. Duncan says this Devontae guy, he could be something. Yeah, maybe we got something here with this.
Hopefully,
Devontae
maybe he'll develop during the off season.
Well, I'd like to see him stay. Why not? Where else is he gonna? I mean, just stay.
He's got to rework his contract, but yeah, if he wants to stay, then that's even more attractive to the new coach and GM. Start out with G-Dub and Devontae on offense, and Brees and the rest of them. I mean, and 80% of a line. I mean, we need some tight end help. Or maybe the new coach will come in and say, you guys have a hidden gem. Oh, really? Who? Yeah, his name's Kenny Yaboa.
Yeah. Right.
You just got to use him.
Tony, the GM, is saying it's not a touchdown, which means it's probably a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
If Tony
it didn't look like one to me either, though. I'll be honest.
I don't see how they even called it a touchdown.
I don't even. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't understand it. He was clearly out of bounds before the ball crossed the plane. I thought.
Oh, look, he's back. The guy whose life is so full that he stops in a Jets live stream every week to say the exact same thing. What does your mother think? I mean, did you tell her what you're doing?
The loser is back.
It's hilarious to me. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And what does he mean deflecting? What the fuck did we talk about deflecting? What are we saying? I don't even know what he's talking about.
I have no idea. Oh, he's obviously a big Aaron Rodgers defender.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good stuff. Glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for stopping by again. Jets forever, talking tight ends, my kind of talk. Here we go. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
He got it. And that was Rodgers saying, I'm going to get it to you, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which I hate.
Don't worry about it.
I believe Braylon Allen was in the backfield on that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Well, that would be good. That'd be great news. That's great news.
Well, there you go. Look how easy it is. Like I don't understand our struggles this year. It's a crazy thing. Well, let's do it, everybody. Let's get ourselves a we don't hear this very often anymore. Let's do one of these. Here we go. You've earned it, Jets fan. There it is. We get a Jets chant. The Jets chant.
I'll tell you, that kicker just split the uprights. If we bring back Greg Zuerlein and let this kicker go and get away, he's going to end up on some team and be another Nick Folk. I watch it. We gotta hold on. I know it seems like a silly little thing. I mean, we got much bigger.
No, it's huge, dude.
You gotta keep this kicker. You gotta keep this kicker. Like we always
this team, just by the kicking alone, just by what went up and didn't go in, this is a 6-win team. Just by that alone.
Yeah.
We got 3 more victories. That's a whole different season right there. We're still in the playoff hunt. It's crazy. Oh, man. I don't know. This team, so much potential. You can see it. You can see it at times, but that's the lead we just took for the first time, I believe, this game. Frankie, what worked for us on that drive?
We have 11 and 12 personnel, including 21 personnel, but mostly 11. That drive was mostly one play, Adams for 45 yards on that key third down possession play.
That was the Dropsy Adams drive.
That's right.
Yeah,
It
that was
was.
definitely Dropsy Adams. The Revenge of Dropsy Adams.
He heard us.
Yeah, that was all him. Well, the
Yeah.
Jets defense back on the field. We're catching up 50 plays to 30 plays. See if they're pumped up. Stiggers with the nice stick.
Sticky.
Sticky Stiggers on the field.
Needs to be a little stickier in coverage. Thank you very much, Mr. Stiggers. Sherwood back on the field, of course. So that's good news. He was being looked at for a concussion.
Nice.
Jones' efficiency is dropping. He's down 19 for 28. So he's getting
He's Jets have figured him out in the second half. We needed a minute to figure out this Mac Jones anomaly. Here we go. Mac Jones back to pass.
Interception, right? Nope. Okay.
Oh, Sauce with the deflection.
Nice.
Sauce and Tony Adams converge in coverage, everybody.
Tell you this, though. Jacksonville got themselves a nice wide receiver here.
Yeah, they're not helping my Bet US stuff, guys. Bet US, we have 500 riding on the Jets victory here, but only because we wanted to see the Jets lose. I already knew going in the Jets were definitely going to lose for my birthday, or win for my birthday. Do exactly what I don't want them to do for my birthday. Tried to put some energy in Bet US behind it. We'll see how it goes. Mac Jones got time. Gets it off, 9-yard gain on third, or 6-yard gain on 3rd and 7. To Mr. Strange. All right.
Understand something, Mr. Mac Jones. You suck.
Yeah.
No. He's really good at checking it down. That's what you're not seeing. He's the check down king.
He's the check down king, the check down king.
So the Jags are punting after the big Jets scoring drive. This could be a big momentum shift where the Jets pull away. Fair catch called by the most valuable player on the field, Xavier Gibson. The reason we don't get to see our draft pick, Scratchy Malachi.
Yeah, like why wasn't Malachi developed as a backup, at least as a backup punt and kick returner? Like why? I would ask coach, our special teams coach, why wasn't he developed? Did we try and he was just terrible, or what? I said this morning, Ulbrich, you knew it wasn't going to be in the cards for Scratchy because Ulbrich said he's not there yet in one of the press conferences, and that's about as bad of a thing that a coach will say on this team about a player. Like we don't say bad things about players in public. So when he explicitly said he's not ready yet, well, that tells you, boy, oh boy, he must be really messed up. But who knows what that really means? I mean, did we try to develop? Did we try him at those positions and he just couldn't do it? Did we never think to put him back there? What happened? I'd like to know. And I'd like for our beat reporters to ask somebody these questions.
Yeah. No, they just want to ask about what do you think happened today? And is this who you are?
Well, when we screw up, yes, this is who. Well, when we screw up, they asked about 10 questions about that one play where we didn't run out the clock the last game against Miami that, that probably cost us the game. They asked about 10 questions about that because, they were sanctimonious and self-righteous knowing that we should have, stayed in bounds on that play. So they asked 10 times about that play. But, something significant, no, they're not going to ask because it's not a narrative. They got their narratives. They run with them.
Yeah. Even them. We need a whole new beat.
Yeah.
Got to freshen it up in the room, That's what I think.
We need to we talked about some of the media conglomeration that this morning on Coffee with Frankie. Some interesting stuff going on. Jets X Factor. They now have Knicks X Factor. Did you know that, GreenBean?
No. Knicks X Factor. Nice.
So the X Factor brand is spreading. And similarly, guys like Richie, Jets Media Richie,
yeah,
he's expanding into Round Table Sports.
Oh yeah, he's
making
had that for a while now. Yep.
Yeah. So these things are happening, and also Badlands is expanding. They have a podcast with Zach Rosenblatt now. Oh boy.
Inspired change. Look at that. All right. Aaron Rodgers pitches it to Brees.
Falls down.
Oh my God. Yeah, not a good play for Brees on that one. 5-yard loss. Not good. Not good at all, everybody. All right. Well, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams climbing up the greatest ever list. Marino Clayton, only 2 away. You think they can pass him this year? What do you think?
Could happen. Be nice to bump Miami down a little bit more.
Yeah. Anything we can do. Anything we can do to take it away. All right. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Plenty of time. He's running now.
Wow.
He's running. Look at this guy. All right. 15 yards for Aaron Rodgers or so. Maybe 16. We'll take that.
Watch him. Let's see what this spry young quarterback can do.
Yeah. He's like, you know what?
Well, if you're 94, you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less cheesecake, buddy.
He's chugging. All right. First down, Jets. From our own 27-yard line. Aaron Rodgers under center. Hands it to Isaiah Davis for 2. It's a nice job by Aaron Rodgers making up for the Brees Hall falling down debacle we just witnessed.
3 rushes for 30 yards for Aaron Rodgers today.
There's a clip. That man is Lamar Jackson personified. Kenny Yeboah is in the ballgame.
They haven't thrown the ball to him today at all. 0 throws to Yeboah.
0 attempts. 0
Look
targets. All right. Aaron Rodgers throws it to Isaiah Davis. Gets around him, but slips and stumbles. Gets 3. Going to be 3rd and what? 5, I'd say. 3rd and 5. That's my guess. 3rd and 6. Oh.
Jets Forever is saying Rodgers truthers are so weird. It's just funny coming from Jets Forever.
It's a nice. Thank you for the comment, Mrs. Wilson. We appreciate it.
Right.
It's so funny coming from him.
Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. Isaiah Davis to his left. He loves Isaiah Davis. Trusts him.
Oh yeah, he does.
Got 3 on the clock. Aaron Rodgers snaps it at the 0 mark. He's going to run.
No, he threw it to Lazard.
Terrible pass. Should have just threw it to him. He pumped it. He got nervous. See, that's what I mean. Like when you watch him, he's definitely hesitant and indecisive. He had him. He's right there. Just fucking throw it or run for it. He's like, he was stuck in the middle there, you know?
Into the 3rd quarter, we are 3/4 the way there.
3/4 of the way through this game. Jets up by 1.
This is high-level football. Let me tell you something. This is high-level football.
Can we limp the rest of the way? Get to the finish line.
This is teach tape. Every snap is just pure teach tape right here.
So it has some value.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be showing this in high schools across America.
Anybody been watching that show Landman? Good show. Just check it out. Yeah, has Billy Thornton or whatever. Billy John Thornton, Billy Joe Thornton, whatever his name is. It's good.
You know what people should watch? They should go back and watch The Godfather Part 1. That movie, the first scene of that movie will tell you everything you need to know about life. Everything you need to know about life is in the first scene of The Godfather. It's all right there.
How
That's what
so,
people should do.
Frankie?
Well, look at the power dynamics. Life in many ways is about power. Now, who's the one with the most power in that whole scene?
Yeah.
It's the Godfather. And what is he doing? He's behind closed doors having quiet meetings with people. Meanwhile, everybody else is outside having a party. They're happy. They're dancing around. They have no power. The man with all the power is behind the closed doors, making deals, making political maneuvers, forgiving people, telling people what needs to be done. And to his right, who does he have? A consigliere, Tom
Yeah.
Hagen. He's the consigliere to give advice to the powerful person. Just like we have a powerful person named Woody Johnson. You may not think he's that powerful, but he's a man who arrives at a practice field on a helicopter. That's a powerful person to come to a football practice on a helicopter. And where's his consigliere? Is his consigliere good or bad? I would say bad. He does have one.
But he's good
His
at
name.
making him money. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing.
that-
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It
He's a-
has no translation to football success, but the money has not stopped flowing. Jaime is knocking it out of the park.
Ira. And so we need a football consigliere. That's what we need. Because this is a
Yeah.
football team, in addition to being a business. 2, 3,
And
4,
Frankie,
5.
on top of that, at that wedding, Sonny's out there fighting with cops, breaking their cameras, being a hothead. And
Yeah.
what happens to Sonny for being a hothead?
That's right.
And do you see the Godfather getting hot and crazy? No, he's just cool, calm, collected, sitting there going, you come to me, you don't even call me the Godfather, and you expect me to do you a favor.
You
But
never
eventually,
once invite me over for coffee at your
and
house.
never once. So, but even though he was disrespected by that guy, he gave him the favor because he knew eventually he would need him down the line, which he did.
My
So
boy. It's my
that's
boy.
that's what happens. And then, Sonny gets all hot and crazy, and what happens to Sonny? He goes to
Right.
sleep
And don't
with the
forget, it
fishes.
was Sonny in that meeting. He said, "So you're telling me you'll guarantee us the?" And then and the whole family just was. They were all like, "Oh," and that was it. The guy knew
That
right
was it.
there.
Yeah, and that
The Godfather's
kickstarted the
got to
whole
go.
thing.
Sonny worked with me. Got himself
Yeah.
killed.
Yep. I mean, you want to know about life, The Godfather is a great way to learn about life and how
Right.
things really work.
John says, "GreenBean for consigliere." That's what I'll take that job.
And never go against your boss publicly.
No,
Well, you never
Never.
go against the family, that's for sure.
that's right.
Behind closed doors, you can say, "Hey, Pop, shouldn't we get into this business?" But
Yeah.
not in front of people.
Nope.
No. And plus,
He already said no.
Then in the first scene, they show you that guy who shows up, Johnny Fontana or whatever his name is, the guy
Yeah.
who's the Hollywood singer. And it's like, how did he become famous? They explained it. It's because of The Godfather with all of his connections. It's like, that's exactly how you get a Taylor Swift or this one and that one. It's exactly how it works. I mean, they give it away, the whole thing. You're not going to put him in a picture. Okay, we're going to take your favorite horse and we're going to put the horse's head in your bed. You're going to wake up. That is how it works. That's how this life works, right there.
That's right.
You make him an offer he can't refuse.
Yeah, it's amazing how instructive it is.
And then there was my hero. There was my hero who taught me life's most important lesson: leave the gun, take the cannolis.
Take the cannoli.
Yeah. Leave the gun. Clemenza. Look at these guys. Go Jags. They get to swim in the pool.
And Clemenza lives a long, happy life. He didn't betray him. He's not Tessio. He doesn't get strong.
Oh, Tessio went for it. He got beat up. All right.
The
Mac Jones
Godfather
back to
knew.
pass.
Godfather knew he would have to do that. The one
That's right.
who comes to warn you is the one who's betraying you.
The
Yep.
one who comes to set up the meeting, that's the one. Don't forget it.
Don't forget. He said at the end, he goes, "I won't
Don't
forget.
forget.
I won't forget, Pop."
And he was right. Of course.
Yeah. The one who sets up the meeting.
That's the traitor. All right. We got a handoff up the middle for a first down. Gets the first, he does, after a big pop. Who laid the wood there? Tom Hagen dropping the wood. I think it might be Chuck Clark. Let's see what happens here. Nope. Oh, he got a pitch to the left. Finds the seam. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. I'm Enzo, the baker.
Was the best. That was the best. Yeah, that just came out of nowhere too. That was great. You broke the silence with that.
I'm Enzo, the baker.
Of course, your father, Michael.
Yeah. GreenBean is Fredo. Get out of here, man. What do I look like? What are you talking about, Mr. Terrible Takes?
Really saying GreenBean is Mo Green. No, if anything, I'm Mo Green.
Yeah. Michael, you don't come into Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that. All right, Mac Jones rolling out. Oh, here comes Mac. Oh, throws it. Oh, no. Too much real estate. Jets don't know how to do it.
You hit
We
my
didn't
brother.
know how to do it.
You slapped my brother around.
Mike, I'm running a business here. He's banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time.
I know every line. Every fucking line.
Yeah. Mo Green like that. Fredo. All right, here we go. We got a 1st and 10. Another pitch. Is that Duvernay again? Oh, no. 3 yards, 2 yards.
I'm smart. I'm smart.
I want respect. Not like everybody says I'm smart.
My friend Mo's wife can't stand it. Like that scene. For some reason, it bothers her. So if you say I'm smart, she goes freaking nuts.
Yeah.
She can't stand it.
That's the one, huh? It got under her skin.
And that got right under her skin.
All right, Mac Jones. We got 2nd and 7 here. Strange in motion.
Ooh.
Another pitch.
LTN.
Oh, Solly with the big tackle, and Tony Adams looks like wrapping him up.
No, trying to save his career.
Yeah. All right. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at that. They can't rush for more than 70 yards a game the last 6 weeks. Today they got a $124 against the vaunted Jets defense. There goes Will McDonald.
Vaunted.
Will McDonald's coming.
Look at
He's
this.
coming.
Wow.
Okay, no. Oh my gosh, all the way to the end zone.
Holy moly.
Well, the Bet US bet is coming into play now, everybody. We might even get the over here, Jeremy. We took the over 41.5 points on Bet US.
Thanks to Frankie.
Frankie said, I don't know. These defenses are no good, guys.
I gotta say, this guy, if you want to know who projects and wide receivers, listen to Dom C, because he loved this kid.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Loved
I think everybody loved him.
Not necessarily the case. They were looking at him as like, he was like what I kind of consider like the 4th wide receiver in the draft. But a lot of people were like, he's really a 2nd round receiver and all that jazz.
Yeah, Dom C was like ranked him high, really high.
All right, Mac Jones is going to go for this touchdown here. Can't quite hit him. Can't quite get it where it's supposed to go. They were going for 2 there. Look at this. Kendall Sheffield just doesn't have the chops for Brian Thomas Jr.
It's a 5-point game. Wow. I was thinking field goal, and it's going to be that kind of crazy game. I didn't think they were just going to get a touchdown like that.
How come our score didn't get adjusted up here? Come on, scoreboard.
Weird. Come on. You're supposed to adjust.
Scoreboard.
Now you're making me. You reminded me of the guy from Breaking Bad, the son. Dad.
Oh, that poor kid.
That
You know,
poor
I
kid.
watched that whole series waiting for the day that they were going to kill that kid.
I know.
And, you know, I just thought, like, I'm like, they're setting it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
It
I
felt
was
like
always afraid.
it felt like it because it was such a meaningless character. Like, why are you showing so much of this character that is completely irrelevant to the show? Like, it has to be something, right? Like, it's going to lead to something, and it just never did.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get killed. They just never even thought about it.
That would have been the perfect like thing to have happened to Walt, right? Because like you acted like you're trying to protect him, get all this money. It's all for my family, and now you got him killed. You know, because
I
you
just watched.
got greedy.
Come on, Scoreboard. Why aren't you changing for me, buddy? I'm looking on the site. It's correct on the site. Oh, there it goes. All right, it changed. Well, guys, we're looking at a interesting matchup. The Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, down 5.17 to 22 as it currently stands. We're having ourselves a fun time talking about cannolis. Las Vegas and the New York Jets. The scoreboard is tanking, Phil Adams says. Maybe that's what it is.
You know why we're talking about The Godfather? Because this is December, and this is when it's going to start playing all day long on the AMC network.
So I think a lot of Jet fans would be wise to take the persona of the Godfather and not Sonny and not, some of these other people. And maybe not be so emotional. Every piece of news that comes out, we fly off the handle. Bill Belichick did what? Bill Belichick. Wait a minute. I hate Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
And which is the son, which is the child that does the best. It's the child that listens to the father.
And also, who's the most emotionally controlled? Michael.
Right.
I mean, Fredo was an idiot. Sonny was a hothead.
Yeah.
And Michael's just chill,
Right.
and it's not
The daughter
personal.
was right.
Just
The daughter
business.
was a mess.
Daughter. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she ended up in The Godfather 3 being like the main brains of the network. I was like, come on. This is too much.
Yeah.
Too much. She was like the main advisor. She was the wisdom in the whole piece.
Somehow she had matured and
yeah. Jets 44 reminding us that the BetUS wager we placed, $500 for the New York Jets to win, might not be looking so good. But the thing is, Jets 44, you got to remember why we went to BetUS and made that wager. We wanted to put energy behind the Jets losing. If you put money on it, real money, then they can't possibly make it happen. Isaiah Davis getting around the left side, finds himself a seam, gets himself to the first.
That's more important than winning the game. Watching players like this, the future players perform well.
Who's blocking? Kenny Yeboah. That's who was blocking.
Right. But they give him no credit for it. It's like it's like they're blind to everything Yeboah does.
I know.
Yeah, it's weird. Like he's only in there because of necessity right now. You know what I mean?
Right. Otherwise, he wouldn't be given this opportunity. Ruckert would still be in over him.
Yabo's out there now. Let's watch him. He's on the bottom of your screen right next to Devontae. Here he comes. I'm right here waiting for you, Aaron Rodgers.
Another 10 for Rodgers.
That's right.
I mean, this guy, why don't we need some more design runs for Aaron Rodgers. So that's what we need here.
That's right, man. I'm with it. J-Boy checking in. GreenBean to reel for a second. Watching our Jets give up a lead and being happy about it tears my soul to pieces. 2025 Rodgers or not, we need it. Oh, well, hell yeah, dude. I was here. I rooted till we were out. And I'm just, you know what it is, J-Boy? It hurts me too. I fucking hate it. But I can't root for meaningless victories. We do it every single year, and we ruin our ability to get the top pick. And I'm just tired of it. I want to see them. I want to see them play.
Oh, no,
Look at Aaron Rodgers. Run, buddy. They're coming. Look at this.
Oh, did he get hit? Oh, no. Okay, that was.
Oh, Lazard with another one in his hands. I mean, again, difficult and all that, but when's this guy going to come down with something?
He reverted. He regressed because of his injury. He was doing so good, and then
He was.
now he's back to what he was last year.
Let's watch him. Comes back to the quarterback. I love that. I'm right here, buddy. Give it to me. You should have caught it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the fuck?
You called for it. You asked for it.
You asked for it. He threw it to you. Jump up and catch it.
He threw it to the only spot he could safely throw it.
Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Gets it to Garrett Wilson making some moves. Oh, he had him by the pocket.
Look, now we're going to score a touchdown.
Yeah. This is a game now. We're going to win that over bet. The big $50.
Yeah.
On Bet US.
I think even the Jets are going to score and win. And then you're going to win. You're going to double your money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that'll be the thing. I'll clean up on the Bet US platform, but I did it for very specific reasons, J-Boy. I'm with you though, man. Don't get me wrong. It's not fun to root for losses. Here goes Breece Hall. Gets about 5, maybe 4.5, 4 1/4, 4 9/16. What do you think of that, Jeremy? Breece Hall's still out there.
It's real intelligent.
John Smith checking in from New England. He's a New England fan. If they pressure Mac, he will throw picks. We've been pressuring him. He's been silly. He's done what he had to. He's just dinking and dunking. You remember.
Their game plan protects him against picks,
Yeah.
for the most part.
He does have that one pick. Aaron Rodgers rolling out again.
You mean the punt?
Yeah. Trayvon Walker on the pressure. Number 1 overall pick a couple years back.
It was a surprising pick.
Oh, it was so stupid.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I mean, he's been all right. It's not like he's a complete bust or anything, but why didn't Rucker catch that?
Wait a second. They took him over Hutchinson, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
No, they bought all the crazy hype. Like, that's why all these teams, like, they put out all these smoke screens and sucky teams like the Jaguars and the Mike McCagnon Jets, like, they buy into that shit. Throw it, Aaron Rodgers. Look at this. Oh, Lazard is hot garbage, everybody. That was a beautiful pass. Alan Lazard is made up of slimy bok choy in the bottom of a black hefty bag. That's what this guy is. Out in
How
the
do you
sun.
drop that? It hit his chest.
Look, it's beautiful.
It hit his chest.
That might be the best pass Aaron Rodgers has thrown all year.
I was about to say, you cannot throw a ball better than that. Wow.
Here we go. Jets trying to trim this lead a little bit. And the kid shanks it. There it goes.
God. Just
Gank party.
Sign him.
And the miss. J-Boy.
Just what I was saying. We can't let that.
This team, dude. The tank is on. There it is. Slimy bok choy, Regan. Sorry, buddy. I know you're sick. I don't want to make you any more ill than you already feel. But Alan Lazard is exactly that. He sucks. That guy is bullshit personified. That was like, think about this. We should have really scored 7 points there. Instead, we get nothing. Again, nothing. Nothing.
Wow, I hope Tigo started Malik Neighbors. Remember, he was asking us in the chat for advice in our text. Neighbors just scored a touchdown, so
I'm getting beat.
The Giants scored a touchdown?
Yeah,
what?
Apparently 2. I think they scored 2 today.
What? Against the Ravens? The Ravens' defense actually is the thing that could hold them back, surprisingly.
JW checking in.
Shaky.
Yeah, little shaky. W checking in. Pick number 1 or bust. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think the Giants or Raiders are going to win anymore, so I think they got the 1 and 2 locked up. I'd love to see New England squeak one out, but we got to get up there. We got to get into that top 5, you know. I'd love to see us with the 3rd overall pick. That's what I want, because you can do some stuff there. And I'm all about the trades. You guys know that. I'm not into, look, if they decide, if a quarterback slides and you get a new regime and they're like, this is our guy, and you believe that they have, development chops and all that kind of stuff, a real offensive team, I'm fine with it. Then there's that opportunity too. But what I really want is the Jets to get up into that top 3 and be in position to trade back with somebody so you can get another 2nd this year and another 1st next year at minimum, slide back to pick 6, something like that. So you're still in that top 10. You're going to get whatever potential blue chip is there, maybe a Mason Graham, maybe you go with the right tackle, maybe you get the wide receiver, somebody there. And then you got 2 first-round picks next year. And like we said, if it's a team that's up that high this year trading up for a quarterback, it's likely that first you get next year is going to be a top 10 pick. So that's the long game. We're not in this all for this year anymore. It's over, guys. It's time to fucking plan for the future.
So Tim Boyle is 11 for 21, 115 yards, but a touchdown.
Tim Boyle.
So that's who's playing for the Giants right now.
Wait, what's his Tim Boyle's on the Giants?
Yeah, he's playing right now.
And what's his stat line?
He's 11 for 21. That's 52%. 115 yards. That's 5.5 yards an attempt. None of that's good, obviously. But he has a touchdown with 0 interceptions. So his quarterback rating is 84.
Oh, my God. Look at this. We have the most blown leads in the 4th quarter in team history this year. Look at that. Amazing. Historic, everybody. Mac Jones.
In history.
Tosses it for a first. Can you believe there are still records like that left for the Jets?
We'll make
can we possibly still suck worse?
We're rewriting every record book. We're rewriting the basketball record book somehow.
Dude, we got the bottom end of the record book blocked. Like that bottom section, whatever it is, the team that do this the most, the team that do the good shit the least, we're all over that shit. We're in there, baby.
Can you imagine Jackson still scores a touchdown? So not only they beat us, if they beat us like with an exclamation point.
Yeah. Drive it in.
That'd be nuts.
Drive it home, baby.
I just hope we get another drive and we get some yardage for Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I want too. How many yards has he got today, Frankie? Do you know?
He's only got 56, which isn't terrible, but
look at this. 352 yards of offense from the offensive juggernaut that are the Jaguars. Mac Jones in shotgun on 2nd and 9.
Ooh,
he's running. Oh, who's that? Solomon Thomas. There you go. Do your little worm dance. All right. You've earned it. Solly, one of the more dominant defensive tackles in the league, as we all know.
Definite P-squad candidate for next year.
His career really panned out after being a first-round pick by the 49ers.
Yeah.
Watch the stupid dance.
I know. What is this?
Idiot.
What's this?
Face to face. You're a bad player when we don't even want to watch you celebrate. When you do a good thing for us.
Oh, God. Judge Ferris has cut Solomon. We got a lot of guys. We don't have to cut them. Just let them go. Just don't call them.
Yeah. We're not calling any of those guys, I don't think. Nope. Just Eccles, Sherwood. And find out if Adams wants to negotiate.
And the punt is up. He probably should have fair caught that one. All right, takes a jet bounce.
But where there was no jet in sight.
Yeah, he was running over there. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was hoping it bounced in the end zone, obviously, but he misjudged it.
Oh, here comes Clutch Rogers. 4:19 left on the clock.
Clutch
Down
Rogers.
5 points.
All
Fourth
right.
quarter. Is this going to be the week where he finally?
This is the one. This is the one, guys.
The legend takes the field. He's had lots of comebacks in his career. Of course, not many for the Jets, but in his career, he's done it plenty of times. Just not for the green and white, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope. As we just saw, we had 5 times we tried this, and it did not happen. The most in team history. So again, it's great to watch history. Everybody, gotta love it.
You're watching a historic performance. Looks like Garrett Wilson will not get over 1,000 in this game, but hopefully he could get some more yardage so he can get closer, and then maybe next game will be.
How do you know he doesn't get like a 50-yard touchdown or something?
No, he's just saying it's getting the time. The clock is ticking on it. That's all, right?
No, I'm saying.
And plus, he needed like 140. There's like no way.
Oh, no, that's not happening today. I just mean he might end up having a much better day than we think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he needed
That's what I'm
123. He needed 123 yards. He's got 56. So it's unlikely.
It's unlikely. He would have to score a touchdown right now, first play.
Yeah, right.
Right now, first play. That would do it.
He just needs to add, some yardage here, get into the 70s or 80s, and then he'll be on track for getting it. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
But really, the story of this game is time of possession. They really time of possessioned us to death, and then we really couldn't take advantage of their bad defense because we didn't have enough time. Played okay offense, and they just time of possessioned it. Which is a good strategy. Good strategy. When your quarterback is Macaroni Jones.
All right. Well, the other scores around the NFL. Let's see what we got here. The Rams are beating the Niners 12-6. Oh, was that this week?
That happened.
That happened already. We know. Commanders are beating the Saints 20-3. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Gets it off to Devontae for 3 yards, maybe 4. Bengals beating the Titans. They're up in front of us too, so we need them to win a game. The Chiefs are blowing the Browns out. Up by 2 touchdowns. Dolphins losing to the Texans 20-12. Ravens shellacking the Giants, the Tim Boyle-led Giants. Somehow that guy gets a job all around the league like there's nobody else. All right, Ruckert.
Rucker got a catch. I'm so glad that Lazard is playing instead of Corley.
Yeah.
I mean,
clearly.
It's so important that we have Lazard in over him.
Yeah, it's true. Very important.
We'll ask him about that, though. Let's see what Ulbrich has to say about that. He's going to take a hard look, I bet.
He'll take a long, hard look.
The Cowboys are beating up on the Panthers. We were really hoping for a Panthers win. Doesn't look to be. 9 minutes left in that game. Down by 3 scores.
They don't even show Ulbrich on the TV at all.
They do every now and then. He's got a pen in his hat.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers here. Plenty of time. Gets it off. Terrible pass. Ruckert was open if he went inside. He's telling him, you ran a fucking ball, Rodgers. What he's saying. We're pretty good, Ed. Right? Ed's like, we're so shit. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's terrible. The line's blocking, right? You can see that. You know G-Dubs is getting open. You can see that. Got Devontae Adams out there. For some reason, we can't find anybody. Breece Hall and Isaiah Davis both on the field. That's Braylon Allen, actually.
Long pass. He caught it.
Oh, way. Look at this.
Touchdown.
No way. No way. Look at that. Look at that bomb from Aaron Rodgers
Just
to
when you need a
Devontae
loss,
Adams.
they give you a win.
Just now he chooses to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, plenty of time left.
Don't worry, man. There's plenty of time.
There's
You
plenty
can
of
still
time.
lose.
That was his best pass of the season. In stride, right over the shoulder like that. That was
look at that.
That was the quarterback we thought
that's who we thought. That's who we wanted to watch this year, Jeremy. That's who we were trying to get. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. I can't even believe it. Let's see what happens with the 2-point attempt here before I go Jets chanting. Look at us. Oh, my gosh. 809 people hanging out with us. Let's get some milk dumbs. Let's smash that like button for the beautiful pass on the numbers from Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams. Now one touchdown away from overtaking Dan Marino to Clayton.
Going for the 2-point conversion.
Look at us.
It matters.
Get those like buttons going, everybody. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. He goes, oh, Devontae Adams gets a 2-point conversion.
Holy shit. Devontae Adams doesn't give a fuck.
Look at this. The Jaguars fans can't believe it.
Wow.
You've earned it, Jet Nation. Here we go. All right. The Jets chant in the house. Everybody's happy. Sherwood's pumped. He's ready to go play hard defense. Shanu's happy. Look at these guys. Aaron Rodgers and Downing, hugging.
Beautiful. Cannot throw it better than that. Just perfect.
One touchdown away for guys before guys wearing Jets uniforms overtake the Marino Clayton thing. Obviously, most of their career was not here, but hey, okay, we got a returnable kick. He's cutting it. He's cutting it in. Makes it to about the 27-yard line on that one.
There's still a chance like this season, we've seen this exact scenario where the other team walks down the field and scores a winning touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
This is
last week.
Happened
last week.
All year.
17 left. I mean, that's plenty of time to gouge our defense.
Yeah.
71-yard catch. Holy smokes.
What they need to do, though, Frankie, is they need to eat the whole clock. They need to score in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, they don't want to let the old man get going.
The old man's hot right now. The old man.
Oh, yeah.
He's hot. He hot.
Yep. Jason Edwards checking in. What in the Sam Hell tarnations was that? Should I be happy right now? I don't know how to feel. You can feel how you want to feel. It's nice to see something fun for the Jets, right, man? Again, I'm hoping the Jaguars drive down and score, but that was nice. Look at this.
That was weird. What the hell just happened? I think I'm
Got instant pressure there. He didn't like it. He didn't like how that pressure felt. All right, Jay?
Definitely not.
The defense looks pumped. They're ready.
They're ready to defend this victory.
This type of game for Rodgers now, people are going to still say we should hold on to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the new regime says, of course I want Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, if the goal is to win next year, unless you have a better answer.
Yeah, Beefy, I think Jason Edwards should feel anyway, whatever's natural. If you're excited, be excited, right? If you're miserable, fuck it. Be miserable. Do whatever you want. We're allowed to feel. If you're excited about it, be excited, man. That's what I say. All right, Mac Jones, 3rd and 2. Tosses it for the first down. Little jukey, a little bit more. Oh, here they go.
That,
Down to the 40. They're in field goal range.
Wow.
Just like that.
See, we're already safe.
Just like that.
We're already safe. Our defense won't let us down. Our defense wouldn't let us down.
Yeah. We're playing hard.
We got Michael Clemens getting pushed around by nobodies. I mean, he's just getting thrown around like a rag doll, but he's a real tough guy. He'll come in with a bat. He'll show up without a shirt on. Look out. He's a tough guy, but when he gets on the field, they throw him to the dirt. But so what? I mean, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, about done with them.
You're supposed to show up without a shirt and with a bat on your shoulder. That's how people know you're tough.
Yeah, he showed up with Lucille. You guys know who Lucille is, Frankie?
No.
That's the bat with the wire, the barbed wire around it.
Yeah, that Negan used in The Walking Dead. He bashed people's brains in with it.
Yeah.
It's really, really something, that fucking bat. I hated that bat in the show. But I'm with you. All talk, that guy. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10 from the 30. Mac Jones back to pass. Tossing it deep. Way off the mark. Right, Paula, The Walking Dead. Paula, my daughter and I, we do with The Walking Dead. So we finished the whole Walking Dead series. We finished we finished, what's it called? Those Who Live, The Ones Who Live.
Ones Who Live. Yeah, that's not over. That's a new season coming.
No, I think it's over. That one was a one, yeah. Then there's the Daryl Dixon one.
Right. Oh, okay.
We watched those 2 seasons.
Yeah, that one is over. I was thinking with some other.
That one was, the ending was too good.
I was thinking that other zombie show now with that's the video game. There's a new one.
Mac Jones running up the middle. Look at him. He gets corralled by the saucy Saucerton. Sherwood bumping into him. Why do you bump into me? Hey, he's such a puss, dude. Like, I'd be embarrassed if he was my quarterback. Like, so what? Somebody shouldered you. Fucking man up.
He cries every time.
Guys like Herbert, or they don't even notice it.
He's constantly crying. He showed up. Remember, he showed up to that playoff game in Buffalo in a scuba suit.
No.
He shows up. He's got the thing all over his face. He's like this. It's like, Josh Allen shows up. He doesn't have any sleeves on. He's like, la la la. I'm going to kill you now. And Mac Jones is like, it is really cold out here, guys, fellas.
They're all freezing, and Josh Allen's in a tank top going.
A bunch of pussies.
X-Cash says Clemens first cut.
Yeah.
First cut, Frankie.
I mean, we only save $1 million, but you might as well save it because he's just worthless. I mean, the problem is, then you got to replace him, and we got cap issues, but he's just not good enough. I agree.
Tim Boyle throws an interception.
Well, that's what Tim Boyle does. Tim Boyle is Tim Boyling. That's what he's all about. That's why you put him in the game. Boyle is gonna boil.
If you're wondering how I know this, it's because the top Connor Hughes Twitter notifications are popping up on the top of my phone.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
Regan wants to know. Yeah, Daryl's in France, and in France they have a different kind of walker.
Guess who's coming back next season? Well, guess who's on her way to help Daryl?
Well, she already did. I watched that full season.
Already
out.
I didn't realize it came out. Holy shit!
Yeah, the season 3. So this is the book of Carol. So Carol and Daryl.
Nice.
We're in the middle now of Dead City, which is Negan and Maggie are together in Manhattan, Germany.
Wow,
it's crazy.
That's pretty cool. In Manhattan,
they still hate each other. She still hates him.
How could she not hate him? How could she ever not hate him?
Because he saved her son fucking 4 times.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a good answer.
I mean, once you bash somebody's husband's brains in with a bat, I guess hatred's kind of sealed.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Jets, guys, look at this. We got ourselves a game. We're up 25-22 in the 4th quarter.
We are the best team out there. Who's got it better than us?
That's right.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Except
Oof.
the NFL teams. But other than them.
See, I don't know.
Spinny McWinnie, let's go, buddy.
All right. Final 2 minutes of the second half. Outscored 33-9 so far this season.
They're already in field goal range. Just don't turn
already in field goal range. Mac Jones back to pass. Threw it a little early for Brian Thomas. 4th and 5, Jeremy. Shit.
They're going to kick it.
It's going to be more overtime action. Or maybe the Jets get the ball, which is plenty of time, and drive down for a score.
You never know. Now people are defending, like, are mad and frustrated for Jet. Like Anthony is saying, man, Thomas got to catch that one.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't the best pass in the world. It was a little off.
All right, here we go. It's up and it's good. We got ourselves a tie game with 1:51 on the clock.
Jeez.
Can the Jets drive down and get into field goal range and win the game? Ulbricht's pumped up. Look at him.
GreenBean, you know how I know that they made that field goal? Because our scoreboard updated before we saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Before it took its time. Whew.
No.
Boy, am I hungry. I've been hungry since you said anchor wings.
What about the cannolis? That couldn't have
No,
helped.
I'm not craving a cannoli, man.
Let's get some
food.
yardage for Garrett Wilson. Enough with the Devontae. He's already got enough. Let's feed some Garrett.
Frank, we're trying to talk about we're trying to talk about wings here.
Yeah.
Let's feed us some Garrett. Wings. We don't want wings. The only wings we want are on the Jets.
That's right. Fly to the end zone. Cadoza says, I want to win, and I don't know why. Because it's tough to root against this shit. People that are anti-tank don't understand how hard it is to want to tank. Like, you think it's just we suck. No, it's hard to do that.
Right. It sucks.
It takes mental fortitude, resolve testicles, if you will.
God, because even when you're wanting the tank and you're seeing it happen, it still breaks your heart too. To watch the plays, like it still hurts. You still feel the anger, like you still feel mad.
Right. So how many yards does Rodgers have now after that big pass, Frankie?
25.
225. All right.
I'm telling you, if we win this way, I mean, after like with Jacksonville making it 25-25, no one will be angrier than Ryan. Ryan will be so angry.
Oh my God, look at that. Rucker got popped. JW, member for 13 months, great supporter of the channel. I appreciate you, sir. Says, hit those milk dumbs. Much love to you guys. Yeah, man. Let's get the like button going. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated too. Somehow this week, Jeremy, I lost 9 subscribers. Everybody's mad.
It's weird.
Yeah, 9.
That happens after some of these broadcasts. I managed to piss enough people off.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this guy.
They run to my channel and unsubscribe.
Yeah, I don't like him anymore. They'd be greatly appreciated. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. A little pressure on the inside. He steps up. Throws a little off, a little behind Garrett Wilson there.
Any chance they can get the ball back and score, Frankie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Our defense, never overestimate our defense. We stink.
Jay Mull says he had Garrett across the middle and then threw whatever that was. Yep. Sounds about right.
Looks like he cooled off a little bit.
Look at all the diehard Jacksonville fans, man. Place is packed.
It's amazing.
All right.
They have beautiful weather. It's easier to get to.
It's easy. Everybody's chilling out.
Beautiful stadium. It's a good time.
I know. We're miserable.
It's not the miserable screw. It's not MetLife. We still know what it is. It's Giant Stadium.
Well, let's think about
I know.
something. Let's think about something though. Aaron Rodgers has 3 touchdown passes in this game. That means he has 23 on the year and eight interceptions. If he has sort of average games the rest of the year, he's going to probably be on pace to have the greatest quarterback season in Jet history.
Well, certainly it's already better than Zach Wilson ever
Well,
even dreamed of doing.
It's not going to beat the Namath one.
It could. Well,
No, he's at 4,000
He had a lot
yards.
of picks. I mean, he could get 4,000. He could, especially if he gets some yards on this damn drive. He could.
Well, how many yards does he have? He's just freaking.
He has over 3,000, which means, oh my goodness.
You think he's going to get 1,000 yards the rest of the season? There's no way.
I mean, it's only 250 per game. With this game, it's you know what I'm saying? We had 4 games left. That's only 250 per game.
Did he catch that?
Oh my God. Was he in bounds?
Devontae Adams is fucking possessed.
He was in bounds?
That's amaze balls.
Wow.
Look at Sean Jefferson.
Look at that catch.
Oh, I don't know if that right foot hit. I don't know, guys. That is an incredible catch.
It looked like 1 foot in.
No, he's got it. He's got it. They're both down.
It.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes McGee.
Twinkle Toes McGee.
All right, Aaron Rodgers back to pass from the 50-yard line. He's pressured. He throws it away. There you go.
That's what you're supposed to do when you're pressured like that.
Dude, that catch was sick. Can we talk about that for a second?
That's crazy. That never happens when we actually want to win. Never.
Joe Grape says, get Adams out of the game, damn it. What are we doing here? 157 yards in the second half.
He's having a game. Got to find a way to sign him.
He's signed.
No, I mean for like renegotiate or whatever.
Yeah. I got to fix it.
Got to figure it out. I want him when we actually want to win.
Look at this. Aaron Rodgers running for his life.
Ooh,
why'd they hit him?
Flag. That's going to put us in field goal range.
I don't think I saw a flag. They're like, dude, that was a little much. He was doing that on purpose. That's exactly what he was doing. Watch, he takes he didn't touch him. He didn't do anything. That was weak.
It's a balance thing. It's a balance thing. There's no way he could not touch him. There's no way. He was running full speed. Like physically, there's no way not to touch him. It would have been a horrible flag.
There you go, Rusty. You said it, buddy. It's the funniest thing ever. Like, here we go. Look at this team. It's like all of a sudden we're the Chiefs.
You ran out of time.
Oh, penalty. Or timeout, another one. Why not?
Wait, it's like the end of the game and he just burned a timeout.
So another way to look at it is look at the tape they're putting together for the new coach.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Jacksonville.
Well,
but look,
hey, we do have some talent on this club.
But on paper, you definitely showed Aaron Rodgers what you're talking about, Frankie. Like on paper, it looks really good. Like you got a good, it looks like a really good quarterback. It's funny because it's like you're describing it, and even though what we're watching doesn't feel like it, so it's like over this season. So it just shows you how bad our quarterbacks have been. Because this is what 30 touchdowns and 8 interceptions look like, my God, our quarterback play has been just terrible for 40 years.
The worst. The worst. Here we go. 3rd and 5, everybody, from the 42-yard line, it looks like. Yep, 42.
This is the game here.
This is for all the marbles. Aaron Rodgers is looking to run, throws it to Devontae Adams. Look at this, guys.
Oh, my God. We're going to win. I can't believe we're winning. I can't believe this fucking team. This
my birthday.
Dumbass team.
Yeah, of course. My birthday, everybody.
Stupid.
Happy birthday. Oh yeah, Devontae Adams.
Oh my!
It should all be Garrett Wilson, by the way, but it's not, and it is what it is. But imagine
mediocrity. We've come to. We're staying with you.
yeah.
198 yards. 198 yards for Devontae.
Think about it, only 90 yards of his day, 89 yards, was not to Devontae Adams today.
And it all started when I called him Dropsy Adams. And so
Yeah, he didn't like that, Frankie.
Yeah, that was definitely reverse
like
psychology at work for sure.
It definitely got back to him.
Oh yeah, it's out in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jaguars know how to tank. They know how to do it.
There you go.
First and goal with 1:08 on the clock, Jets fans.
They're going to just sit on it. He even knew not to score the touchdown.
And Brees Hall gets a touchdown. All right.
I'm surprised. They could have brought the clock down to 1 second and just won the game. Now we gave them a chance.
Yep, because Jets are going to jet.
We didn't learn from the Cleveland game.
No.
Like, take the win.
Jason Edwards says, when we win, we lose. What's HDB mean? What's HDB, Jeremy?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Green. Oh, thank you. There you go. Happy day birth. I love it, Jay. Oh, the kick is good. Jets go up by a clean 7 points.
Wow. Well, you got the over. We killed it.
Yeah, we crushed it.
Killed it on BetUS.
We killed it on BetUS, everybody. I mean, the game's not over, right? So the game is not over. But our wagers today on the America's favorite sports book is looking pretty damn good. I'm signing in right now to make sure everything's in order. But boy, oh boy, did we do okay on BetUS, guys. And look, you can get yourselves in on this in the best way possible. A 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. 150%, guys. That's free money just by using the promo code YouTube150. And we have a lot going on here. We got 3. I guess I took 3 bets today, Jeremy. What's the other one? We got the over, which is 41.5.
I thought you did too. I thought you did the Jets winning.
Oh, we got the second half being the highest scoring half.
Well, that's happening for sure, right?
Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We're gonna be rich.
I think it's already happened. I think we already scored more.
Well,
points.
that $500 bet on the win, that's not sealed yet. So we'll see.
You can't even lose. It's always what we don't want.
Always.
And by the way, every single game so far has went against us. Every single game. Every team we want to win is losing. And that's
that's the way it goes.
Every other team knows how to tank.
Mac Jones back to pass. Dinks it. Gets out of bounds for about a 6-yard gain. Remember, guys, a field goal won't do it. They got a hot minute on the clock.
Yeah, if you're trying to win this game, that touchdown was so incredibly stupid. And that's just another example.
It is. Yeah. Clock management way off.
A poorly coached team. Like, how do you not sit on the ball, wind the clock down, and kick the winning field goal in the final second?
Yeah. That's the way to do it. We don't know how to do that. All right. Get another first down. They're going to use a timeout here. They should anyway. They do. 52 seconds. Took 7 seconds off the clock. Got themselves a first.
So there's also an aspect where Ulbrich can't honestly assess our defense. Like, he thinks our defense will go out and stop them. It's like, no, dude. How much evidence do you need that this defense is terrible? But he can't. In his mind, he can't say that because he's the DC.
Right. Well, Frankie, he's trying to do one thing. He's making it very clear. I've been saying this is not who we are for 10 fucking weeks. I'm going to show you who we are, damn it. I want to make sure you. That's what he's trying. It's called being stubborn. You don't acknowledge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm deficient here. Let me account for it. No. It's going to work.
That's
You
what I'm
know?
saying. The stubbornness is the problem. It's been the problem for the entire Saleh regime, and it's continued through.
Oh,
Obviously,
Mac Jones
Albrecht.
is so bad.
So bad when he has to throw real passes and can't think and dunk.
He's really bad.
so freaking bad, so bad. He
I
doesn't.
hate having to.
Can't throw deep down
Why
the
are they
field.
continuing to show this play?
E Boogie checking in. Let's effing go, boys. Defense. 4-10. Woo! There you go, E Boogie.
Yeah, the Jags did have the timeouts. That is a good argument of why we weren't wrong for scoring there. I mean, you could argue, because you can't, they could have kept it up 1 o'clock for the field goal.
Yep, and that stops the clock. 10 more yards. It was. I don't think he got the first, but he got the yardage for it. He's right there. 3rd and 1. Come on, the sun's in my eyes. He's yelling about the sun, I think. Flag, sun.
3.
This is our first time scoring 30 points this season, everybody.
Why are they continually showing this play? Chat.
What play?
Watch.
Let me hear.
Touchdown run. The touchdown run. They've shown it a million times. Why? What are they saying on the booth, chat? It's like we did something wrong. It's one of those things.
No, they're talking about the clock
the Jets
management.
do something. When the Jets
they're talking about clock management, Frankie. That's literally what they're doing. They're saying even with the timeouts, you could get it down to 40 seconds, kick the field goal.
I see. So they're criticizing Albrecht. Well, he deserves a criticism.
Yeah. So they're reviewing the spot on the last play, everybody. Jacksonville would very much like a first down. But, you can't always get what you want.
I have no faith in Mac Jones in being able to do this because they don't have enough time and he can only dink and dunk. He can't throw deep downfield unless it's a lucky Hail Mary or something.
What he can do.
Well, I got to say,
nice screen pass.
This game, we got 1,000 people in here now. And all because of the way this game is ending here. We got excitement. The Jets' first 30-point extravaganza we've gotten to see this year. Devontae Adams with a crazy explosion of a day. But we got about 700 of you guys that have not hit the milk thumbs, everybody. Let's go. Smash that milk button. Here we go. Mac Jones back to pass. Throwing it deep. And it's fucking picked by Sauce Gardner.
He got an interception.
Sauce, out of all the fucking things that happen in this world.
That's when he gets his interception.
That's when he does it. This guy hates me.
It's just unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
Football gods hate our guts.
He's an all-pro now. Back to the all-pro team for Sauce Gardner. He was having a terrible season until this happened. Boom.
Right. I can't even believe it's real. That's hilarious.
Cannot throw
another first.
He cannot throw downfield.
And we always knew that. King. The check down king has come up short.
We always knew it.
That's
Jets. Who he is. I mean, the man is who he is. He's a good backup quarterback. I mean, he's decent,
Yeah.
Another first. It's just funny, W. I just, you know what I mean? It's funny, dude. Come on. You got to laugh about this stuff. Like the Jets are doing what the Jets do victory pose. It's official. Guys, this is the Jets. This is what we are. When it's on the line and we got something to play for, we can't pull it together. When we just might benefit from beating the best team to lose to, if you're tank side, would have been this game. We're losing, and everything happens. And then Sauce Gardner comes up with the game-sealing interception. Is that the first one of his career? Does he have another one?
No, he had 2 his rookie season.
There you go.
He did?
None last year, 1 this year. Yeah. Remember the one in Green Bay against Rodgers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. He almost had one in Green Bay against Rodgers. They called it back. He had one against
That's
Josh
right.
Allen. I remember.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. What a game. We're like I said, the Jets are the best, everybody. Who's got
That's
it
right.
better than us? Nobody.
This is the best. I'm telling you, this game for Team Tank, this was the game with the most bang for the buck all year. This was the one you wanted to lose, and you had to have it. There's no way. I'm really curious. We'll look at Tankathon in a minute. If they update pretty fast, I'm really curious because we lost last week and moved back a spot in the draft. So this one's going to hit us. I'm envisioning like pick 9 or 10. That's what I think we're going to slide back to today. And we could have gotten up to like pick 5 today.
Cowboys won. Maybe Mike McCarthy sticks. That's good news for us. If the Cowboys can kind of win out the rest of the season, maybe they stick with Big Mike. That would be good news for us.
Yeah.
The Saints. Oh, did the Saints win?
So
They
Jason says,
did not.
Bizarro World, sauce, interception, and a win. It is crazy. It is crazy.
The Bengals
Now-
against the Titans.
I'm happy to say that Miami lost, so they're out of the playoffs. Good.
Nice. There they go.
Miami lost. Who'd they lose to?
The Texans.
Oh,
E-Boogie checking back in. Let's effing go. 4-10, baby. Jets. There you go. We might. Hey, what if we pulled out a 7-10 season? Does it make you want to keep it, run it back with the crew?
With what crew?
Run it
I mean,
back.
the coaching staff, no. But the question just is the quarterback. I mean, now it's starting to become clear. Like these games where Rodgers has been healthy, he's put up big numbers, relatively big numbers. So people are going to say, I mean, if this continues through the end of the year, there's going to be oh boy, Mahomes got crunched.
Good.
Crunched. Whoa. Ankle problem.
Great if he was injured.
Yeah, I decided I'm going to start rooting for injuries, I think. That's my thing. I think.
Let's not root for injuries.
I want to do it.
That's
what I want.
So the question's really just going to be Rodgers, and the more tape he puts on like this, I mean, if you think about it, if we think we can, play well with this quarterback crew of, basically, if you keep Rodgers, then you keep Tyrod, you have Jordan Travis. Okay, there's your 3 quarterbacks, and you don't have to go get one anywhere. Free agency, trade, the draft, and it frees you up to build up the rest of the parts of the team to win. Now, Rodgers went 16 for 30, so that's not good, but he did throw for 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks, and we won. So, again, he's putting up numbers. Now he needs less than 250 per game to go over 4,000 for the year. If he goes over 4,000, like let's say he puts up 3 consecutive 300-yard games, which he could do, he'll go well over 4,000, and if he gets a few touchdowns per game, he'll have clearly the best season in Jet history as a quarterback, which is really weird when you've watched every single game like we have, and it does not feel that way.
Yeah.
And then so that's really the thing that's going to be argued over these as we move forward is if we keep the quarterback the same, change out the coaches, improve the defense, Zerline comes back and is the 2023 Zerline, maybe we switch to a 3-4 defense and do more disguise and more modernize the defense and get a better play caller. Hey, why not keep Rodgers? People might say.
Run it back. B West. Frank, you heard it here first. Frankie's on team Run It Back. All right. B West says, why are we this way? Disgusted with the win. I just looked too. So the Jets slide down to pick 8 from 7. And even though the Bears still got to play, they're the other 4-win team. Even if they lose, we will still stay the pick ahead of them. It looks like. So we're firmly entrenched at pick 8 today. Now, if we were 3 and 11, we would have jumped all the way to pick 4.
Let's carry the press conference, GreenBean. You want to carry the press conference?
Carry it. I want to see.
Hey, stop using that word carry.
Carry it on our airwaves.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious if Jeff Ulbrich takes a long, hard look at things even after wins.
We don't know what he'll say.
Here's some stats. Aaron Rodgers, 16 out of 30. That's not good. 289. That's good. 9.6 average. That's good. 3 touchdowns, no intersections. That's good. 1 sack only for 14 yards. That's good. And a quarterback rating of 120. That is good. Whereas Mac Jones had a quarterback rating today of 81.2. Our rushing leaders, Aaron Rodgers led the team in rushing. 6 attempts for 45 yards, a 7.5 average. Breece Hall went 9 for 30. No bueno. Isaiah Davis 5 for 24, Braylon Allen 2 for 5. Receiving, Devontae Adams 9 catches, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Garrett Wilson 3 catches, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. So I mean, Devontae Adams 198. Is that some sort of Jet record?
I don't know. I mean, it could be. It's up there.
Wow.
That's way up there. Mr. Terrible takes coming in and say, thank you, Mr. Terrible. You are the 3 Grinches. Jets must keep
I just laid out the case. Mr. Terrible, I just laid out the case. Why am I a Grinch? I'm a Grinch. I laid out the case.
For the last hour, I think we've been saying he's the best option because he's the best quarterback we've had maybe.
Totally.
I mean, so I mean, like if the goal next year is to, is full-heartedly win and fight with everything we can to make the playoffs, I don't see how you could come in and honestly say that Rodgers is not the guy, because who is there?
Well, but here's the thing. So you're bringing in a whole new regime. If you keep Rodgers, the dead cap goes from 49 to 68, I believe, the following year. Right? So there's that. Now, and a new regime coming in.
Him and Devontae would restructure. He has to.
He already did.
You'd go to him and say, dude, you want to be here? You want to be here with your buddy Devontae? Look at the connection at 198 yards. You both need to restructure. Give us some breathing room.
Maybe they do that. Well, maybe they do that. That's a different story. And and in fairness, Aaron Rodgers did do that. He gave us the biggest. He gave back the most money in NFL history when he signed here from his previous contract. So there's that. You just got to wonder if a new regime, like let's say you're bringing in a Ben Johnson, just as an example. He comes in, you think he wants his, it's like, so my first year as head coach, I'm going to have basically a 1-year guy.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
So you could look at it the other way, where that's a perfect situation, because look, okay, you go in and you say in your interview, yeah, I'm willing to do a 1 or 2 year thing with Rodgers, as long as you understand that after that, it's going to probably be a rebuild. And so you got to give me maybe a little bit of a longer contract. Maybe you get some assurances that sure, because who knows what happens after that, because we do have Jordan Travis on the roster at some point. This or next year, maybe you take a 3rd or 4th round QB and take a shot with that type of player. But you could look at it like you get a mulligan. Like, oh wow, I get a 1-year mulligan. I get everything to get set up, especially if it's Ben Johnson. It's his first year. I get to set up everything, get used to being a head coach, and I get a mulligan year with Rodgers, where if it doesn't work out, I can just blame Aaron Rodgers. That's pretty good.
It's a good spin.
Yeah, you just spin it that way, where it's like, oh wow, I get a mulligan year or 2. Meanwhile, I'm getting my feet on the ground. I'm learning how to be a head coach, dealing with the media, all that. So you could look at it as a positive, instead of coming in with all new stuff, a new quarterback and a young quarterback who maybe isn't going to get off the ground.
I want to point something out here. Lord Rama's back with his ridiculous onslaught. And I want to just point out that karma's a bitch, because you're in here being an asshole for no reason. Like we could give 2 shits about you, and you're here every week, and now your quarterback's hurt. So it's your fault, is what I'm saying. So when we talk about loser fan bases, your fan base aside, you are a loser fan. So there's
Yes.
that, Lord Rama. E
Loser.
Boogie says,
said-
let's do it, baby. Run it back.
Colin
See?
said, my favorite Wesley Walker had 256 yards, and someone else is saying, do you want to bring back Dropsy Adams? I'm going to say Dropsy Adams caused the 198 to happen. Don't you people understand reverse psychology? Come on
That's
now.
right.
Let's
That's
go.
right. We know how to do this thing.
Who do you think caused it to happen? This guy.
Jolt Music checking in. We just played the worst defense in the league, and half this fan base now thinks Rodgers is God. I can't take this stupidity anymore. Make it stop.
Yeah, but then
Make
you also
it
have to look
stop.
at you also have to look at the tape, right? Like, look how much he's running around. He ran for 45 yards. He couldn't do that before. The point is, look at what's on tape, because that's what the coaches are going to do, and they're going to say, "Can I win with this guy based on what's on tape from the last game and all the way going forward, because now he's fully healthy." And that's going to be the excuse for all the bad quarterback play previous, was he had all those leg injuries, and now look what he can do. He had 45 yards, he's running around, he's throwing bombs, etc.
You also
Makes
have
sense to me.
You also have to look at that bomb to Devontae Adams, that in stride pass where he was covered, but it came into the shoulder. It didn't matter who the defense was on that. That throw was that throw.
Yeah, when he had a couple others like that. Like,
Yeah.
what about the one to Lazard? It was gorgeous, and Lazard just sucks.
Right.
Another
But
one.
then there's the other side, that fucking why is Lazard out there? Because Aaron Rodgers wants him out there. That's why he's there. It's why he's here. That's
We
why he's out in the
think so.
field. Instead, you think that's why is Alan Lazard out there over Malachi?
If you want to look at it optimistically, you could say there's something Malachi's doing in practice that prohibits him from getting on the field. Maybe he's just that bad and he really needs to work on the route running or whatever it is. That's the only thing I can think, if you want to be optimistic and not say the coaches are a bunch of morons. I mean, Sean Jefferson's our wide receivers coach. Do we like Sean Jefferson?
I do like
Does-
Sean Jefferson.
Well,
Got no
doesn't he-
power though. He's a
but
position
he
coach.
can advocate. Yeah, but he can advocate. He can say,
And they can look at him and say, "Listen, Sean, Aaron Rodgers
well, that's
wants
the other
Lazard
thing.
out there."
That's different. But I'm just saying it could be, if that's the case, that's the case. But it could be that Sean Jefferson's going, nope, this guy can't do it. Keep him out.
I choose to believe that is not the case. I think that is very, very hard to justify, especially over Gibson. Phil
I
Adams
agree,
says,
but,
question, how was your birthday? Answer, football god shit in my hat. That's it. That's it, Phil. You know it, buddy.
For those who don't know, the news on Chiefs Patrick Mahomes, it's Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was removed in the fourth quarter of Sunday's game versus the Browns after suffering an ankle injury and did not return. So, and it was seen he was getting severely taped up. So for those who didn't hear the news, that is the news bit about Patrick Mahomes.
That's right. That's right. So, all right. Well, it looks like the press conference is starting soon. That's what they say. Oh,
Now,
he's
Jamie-
up there. Hold on. Here we go. We're going to bounce out. Hold on a second here.
Hard look drinking game. The hard look drinking game is in effect.
Hard look. I got to get myself a Schnelz.
Skiddly
hold on.
diddly do. You won. Good for you.
Wait, hold on. We got to do this. We'll do this.
Josh
And I'll
Allen.
do this. Here we go, guys. We're going to do the Jeff Ulbricht presser for everybody here today. All right. Hard look drinking game. Don't forget, every time he says hard look, we're going to take a drink.
First, we just talk. I mean, obviously, the Aaron to Adams combo today. Just what was your reaction to?
Yeah, historic, magical to get his 100th reception or his 100th TD today was. I feel honored to have seen it and to have been there.
Honored.
So that was
He's honored.
Those two guys. Obviously,
Bothers
there's
me.
a lot of ball between them and a lot of
Bothers.
so for them to get that was special.
I mean, he had no catches at halftime, Devontae, and then second half, what was the difference?
Just some good adjustments. Todd did an excellent job of really trying to figure out their coverage, and he took advantage of it the second half. It was really a tale of two halves on both sides of the ball. As far as making adjustments, we had a much better second half.
Taking a knee and then just kicking the field goal.
I did, but at the same time, I wanted to be aggressive there, and I wanted the points, and they were having some success on offense, so I wanted to put the nail in the coffin at the end.
All right.
What has it been like having Devontae in this building? I know he came in the middle of the year, weird time, but what has it been like having him?
It's been incredible for a guy to come in when he did without real time on task with this locker room and to have this impact that he's had. I've never seen it ever. He's a consummate pro. He's a guy he's a force multiplier from the standpoint. He just elevates those around him. He's a historical player in this league, and we're fortunate to have him. And it's not just the talent; it's his process, it's his professionalism, it's all that. So he's a tremendous impact on these young guys.
Like there's a lot of talk this time of year, games being meaningless, right? If you're in the playoffs, but like you can hear, what does this win mean to this group right now?
It means everything. Regardless of circumstance, regardless of what may be said in the outside world, this locker room is right. And the culture and the connection of these guys is right. And I know the results have not been there, but the process has been right. And that's maybe the most frustrating thing about this whole circumstance. But for them to come through and have the game they had today, so deserved. And I'm so happy for that locker room. No, you're good.
Is there a human nature reaction to wonder kind of where this has been, particularly the Aaron, to Devontae stuff, where this has been all this time?
In all honesty, I'm embracing this moment right now with this team and this performance, and it was unbelievable today, and we'll take it at that.
After 3 weeks in a row with the fourth quarter struggles, what was it like to finally close the door?
It felt amazing, as you can imagine.
How did it feel to finally get the interception?
Yeah, to get two of them, really cool for the back end because they've been working their butts off and taking a lot of heat for that, and for them to finally, get their interceptions was really cool, and especially to win the game like that.
It's awesome stuff, and one of the quite a while.
Yeah. So happy for him because he's been working his butt off and obviously been frustrated with our results. As a team, as a defense, and he knows the standard in which he needs to play on a weekly basis, and so happy for him to be able to finish the game in that way.
You guys had flight issues yesterday?
We did.
To get here, go through all of that, and be able to overcome it.
Yeah, just another testament to that locker room. I mean, countless adversity this year, and it was just another obstacle to overcome. They did.
Injuries?
Yeah, I don't have an injury for him.
Like a quarterback.
Good. All right, thank you, guys.
There it is. Not one hard look when we win, it seems, everybody. We don't need to look at anything. We're good. What do you think of that, Jeremy?
That's amazing. We didn't get to drink.
I drank anyway.
Me
Only
too.
hard looks in the loss.
Yeah, we're only hard looking at right now. We're not looking at shit. He said, I'm enjoying this one, man. Leave me alone. Fernando Velez reminding us too. Olu looked great. He's going to be a stud. Frankie, how do you feel about Olu today?
Well, I don't think we singled him out too often. I saw one where he looked a little questionable. So we got to wait for the tape. Those O linemen, unless you're actually focused on them during the game, it's, usually you're not looking at them. So we'll wait for the tape, but we didn't really call his name except for one time on a penalty. So that usually means things were going pretty well. And Rodgers was only sacked once. So, and at that, he was running around for a long time on that one sack. So, bodes well. I'd like to see better run blocking again. We had 125 as a team, but Rodgers had 45 of that. And Ashton Davis had another 21 on a fake punt. So we really didn't have a really dominant running attack, which I'd like to see improved moving forward. But yeah.
Not too bad.
But you got to look at the tape with those O linemen, really.
Yeah. But I tell you, I mean, just from the naked eye, it seemed like there was a lot of time for Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. So, I mean, that's key. That's one of those things that you got to be happy about, man, because we're going into next year. All these guys are coming back. The only question mark is Morgan Moses. And, shit, like Frankie said, he's the toughest son of a bitch on the whole team. I mean, the guy's got torn everything. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. He plays through it. I'd love to bring him back. It wouldn't stop me from drafting somebody. I'm not a big Max Mitchell anymore. Carter Warren or whatever. I'd love to see that shaken up a little bit. But a lot of these guys are coming back, so that's a positive. I do want to remind everybody on how well we did, Jeremy.
Yeah.
On BetUS. Dude, look at this. On BetUS, everybody. So I started the day with $600 in here. I now have $1,200 because let me see where is it? My wager history. Here we go. We just won. And this is how easy it is when you pick the right stuff. 41.5 over. We took the over. We highest scoring half. We picked the second half. We won that. And the Jets to win the game. And they did.
You know what I think that means we're going to Sizzler, baby.
That's right. Sizzler and a movie.
We're going to Sizzler.
Remember Sizzler, everybody? But guys, you can get in on this. BetUS, an amazing platform. And I'll show you this too real quick. Let's take a look at all the stuff you can pick. Look at all this stuff. You can bet on all the ice hockey, baseball, golf, tennis, soccer, martial arts, boxing, NASCAR, all the stuff, rugby, cricket, darts. You want to bet on darts? You can bet on darts. Entertainment, volleyball, surfing, Jeremy, lacrosse, politics. It's all in there. And you can jump in with the greatest deal out there right now. A 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 just by using the promo code YouTube150, everybody. Free money to expand your ability to make this work. And I'm grateful for our good day on this BetUS platform, guys. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring GreenBean's. No, not Jets Pod. This is for the live stream. That's what we're doing today. But man, oh man, Jeremy, overall final thoughts, so to speak. How you feel after the big win today?
Just that. I don't, I mean, if you're gonna win, could it have at least been like a blowout, like so we look great and happy for Devontae. It would have been better if it was Yeboah that had this giant breakout,
or Garrett Wilson.
Right. Or Garrett. I mean, there's so many better things that could happen. But I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? It still feels somewhat as a fan, there's still some pride there. So beating Mac Jones is always good. You can take away from any win. I hate Mac Jones. We finally beat him, so there's that. And I'm already in the future, and no matter how we end up in the draft, I'm still thinking if we get a real coach, I still think that we can do something with this team next year.
Yeah, I'm with you, Frankie. Where are you after the big win today? How's it settling on you?
Happy that we played well and that we put some things on tape again for the new coaching staff to see that we actually have players who are decent. And then think about our situation versus the Miami Dolphins. I'm looking at the box score here, so it's just box score scouting at first. Tua Tagovailoa threw 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and took 3 sacks today in a do or die going to the playoffs surviving game. Whereas C.J. Stroud, on the other hand, 2 touchdowns, no interception, 106.4 quarterback rating, whereas Tua's was 60. So they just paid Tua. They're not going to make the playoffs again this year, and they got this Tua-specific offense, and then when it comes right down to it, Tua can't perform. Late in the season, so far in his career. So that some of these teams are not that much better off than we are. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Not much better indeed. I feel the same way. I'm excited for the future. Sean likes the Dolphins. Everybody's happy the Dolphins are knocked out of the playoffs. But like Jeremy said, wherever we land in the draft, the truth is it's going to be what it's going to be. I wish the Jets would do things the way I want them to do it, but they never have. So why should that start now?
Right.
But not a bad day. We got to see some fun today. We got a nice win. And who knows, maybe we win out, end up a 7-win team and still, got a quarter coach over here. Not the worst situation. Lots of talent, not a complete shit show maybe from their eyes, a lot to work with. and the top 10 pick in the mix. That's not the worst situation in the world. We could just get Woody to temper his enthusiasm to muck up the works a little bit. But with that all said, I think that's about the end of the show, guys. Frankie, what do you got coming up, my friend?
Well, on Sundays, as always, coffee with Frankie, and we do live shows. I might do some more live streaming as we move forward as well. But lots of videos, come check it out. And also community tab. I'm doing a lot of writing on the community tab on YouTube as if it's like X or something.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that.
I post updates on there, do polls sometimes. So breaking news I'll put up there. So videos and writing on the YouTube channel. There
you go. I've seen Frankie. He's dropping all kinds of cool stats and stuff. Yeah, it's very interesting. So Frankie, one of the best in the business. Link in the top of the description for Frankie's channel. Show him some love. What do you got, Jeremy? You got any food? I should probably drop your food review link in there. I only have Jets Chaos.
Well, that'd be cool. Every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we are covering a different quarterback in the draft. We're looking at me and this really annoying guy, Tony the GM, we're studying quarterbacks. So we're actually this Friday going to look at the quarterback from Clemson, Klubiak.
Klubnik.
Klubnik. Got to say his name wrong, Frankie. It's my trademark.
Links to the channel are in the description. Don't forget, everybody, show those guys some love. If you have not, hit the like button. Please do on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe right here to GreenBean's channel. I could use, and I do appreciate the love, especially on my birthday. It's my birthday, everybody. Subscribe and hit the milk thumbs. I want to thank BetUS one final time for sponsoring this video. We had a great day on BetUS, won ourselves all 3 bets. Not too bad. Thank you to BetUS. And with that all said, guys, we're going to get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Victory Sunday. We don't get to say that too often around here, but enjoy. We'll see you next time. No, he fakes it. He's setting them up. Throws it to fucking Conkliner. Rucker. It's really just the Jets chamber pot. Oh,
We suck at stuff.
to Garrett Wilson.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch!
That was all Zach, everybody. Oh, Quinn gets him.
Yes! Yes!
Look at this.
What is it?
Shit, everybody. A real live offensive touchdown. Got pressure. Run, you idiot. There we go. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. All right, everybody. Garrett Wilson doesn't give a shit. Look at Zachy too, huh? Let's go, Zod. Gets it around the end. Run, little guy. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? I believe in Zod. Let's go, Jets.